Welcome, everybody. Good evening. We're glad that you're joining us for another exciting episode of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael. I will be your... I haven't said this in a while. I'll be your humble and merciful Dungeon Master for the evening. I promise.
I don't
so
have
your
an...
DM rerolls.
I don't have a... Oh, shit.
Oh yeah,
no.
we're gonna have to get some new audio files on our soundboard here for Friday evenings. Well, we're glad that you would join us this evening. I do have a couple quick shout outs to make to our sponsors this evening. I want to thank Cardboard Castle Games and Little Dragon Corp for all their support. You'll see that we've got some quick links coming into our Twitch chat. You can click on those links to visit their storefront where you can purchase some awesome RPG related gear and merchandise. Don't forget, if you're at Little Dragon Corp, you can use the discount code bonus to get 15% off of your order. So make sure you check them out during the break this evening so you don't miss any of the action for the show, as we've got a lot going on this evening. A lot going on in Phandelver here as our party continues to explore and investigate what has been happening. Tonight we'll be down Liz. Our good friend Derek is here. I've got their images there in the screen, so that way Emmy will be on Roleplay Light, kind of hanging out with the party and only answering minimal questions through the Dungeon Master this evening. So we're going to go ahead and continue on our adventure. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, group, we were all standing around this well, except for Tree. Tree wandered off.
Yeah, once Tree realized... Yeah, once Tree...
Yeah, right now, Chloe just realizes, wait, Tree's not here.
Where's Kid? Wait, really? Did I miss that last week? Where did Kitty go?
I think he rolled past our passives, right?
I don't think he ever really made a roll. I think he just walked away
I don't think
while
he...
you guys were all talking.
Oh my god!
He just kind of skulked away.
No check required.
No check required.
They're successfully already distracted.
You guys
well
were
played.
You guys were in an intense conversation.
Okay, I must have missed that completely. What the heck?
Yeah, you guys were all around the well trying to discuss whether you wanted to go down into the well because Tree went down, or yeah, I think it was Tree got lowered in. Was it Tree that got lowered in? I think it was.
Yeah.
And discovered that it was something down there making noises. He didn't get a really good look at it because it was kind of dark, but there was something down there. And but when we pulled back up, half the party is like, "Hey, let's just go back and rest up and get ready go to this Zorzula's rest that you guys had heard about through your goblin captive that you guys had." But you were kind of confused. Well, if you want to go to the tunnels, well, we got to go down anyway. Somebody mentioned, and you guys were talking about going down in the well. So I don't know where you guys landed on that, or if you want to discuss it some more here. I'll leave it up to you.
I think the main thing was getting the prisoner to lead us, and if it leads us back to the well, great. But if they have a better way of getting down there, that was the idea. Am I wrong?
Yeah, there was something south of us, like a camp south of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
South?
Yeah. I recall something like that. And I think Charlie's primary concern is just that this well is weird, the water is bad. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, it might not even be related to the goblins.
Right.
Hey, thanks Dogs for Life for the subscription. 50 months.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Thank you for being a friend for so long. That's awesome.
I need to go let my cat out of the room really quick.
Yeah, Ander the employee did say he had some creepy vibes about that well, and that's what got Charlie kind of suspicious about it, I think.
Can you just quickly remind me again what that creature down there looked like?
It was large and bulbous. That's about all the details
that's all
that
we got.
Tree got. Yep.
and it was making a funny sound.
Yeah, it was making like a stomach growling, gurgling kind of noise.
I don't like that.
Oh yeah, we're looking for Ruxafid.
And
Right.
Tree
And the
also
4 people.
no that and Tree also mentioned that it looked like they had collapsed a tunnel.
Right.
Did you see how many like entrances or exits the tunnels had, or was it like a one way?
Mr. DM, I do not remember.
I don't think you specifically picked out anything from that.
There was a creature.
Yeah.
Yep. We got the big bulbous creature. We got the collapsed tunnel that looks like the water is supposed to be coming out of that tunnel to feed
But
the
it's
well.
damned, right?
Yeah.
Either natural or unnatural, we don't know, but it is damned. And 4 people from the town are missing, including
Yeah.
that guy's the kid's
Yeah,
Carp
kid's
mom.
mom.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Carp's mom. Okay. 4
Yeah.
4 people. Okay. Okay, did you want to go back to the hold, or should probably look for Trey? Too bad we can't track him because he's our tracker.
I could track him. I could do it. I'm
Oh.
proficient with this.
Where did we leave the captain? Is that at our place or the?
Our place. I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
He's in the prison locked up
Yeah.
underneath
Yes.
Tresender Manor right now. Hey Tree, what are you doing? What was your thoughts here?
Yeah.
So, where did I put my notes?
Oh, he made notes, guys.
No.
Watch out.
You made
Watch
notes?
out. He made
Shit.
notes.
That's never good.
Hold on, let me get another drink.
My drink's almost here. I'm gonna
Where
be
is
right
it? Oh, I lost my notes somewhere.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So Tree's intention had been to, when everyone started having the debate and realized we weren't going to go down to resolve with the problem in the well, to go let the sister at the Shrine of Luck know what we had found out about Ruxafid and the rest.
Okay. So you approach and start explaining to her about some leader of these goblins or something is what exactly are you telling her?
So basically just sharing the information I found so she can disseminate if needed. The leader's name is Ruxafid. He claims to be empowered by the gods. We've got a captive who's going to lead us to their base, this place called Zora's Rest. Just want you to be aware.
Oh, this is. I'm glad that you shared this with me. Please be careful.
Oh, he's no problem. It just all of us go.
Well, whatever it is that you do find, make sure to keep us all in the loop. Because
but of course.
You can see what they've done to our entire town.
Yes, and we will fix. It's my home too.
She kind of looks at you and smiles, and you can see she's exhausted because she's been working this entire time with this mess that has become the shrine for the last 2 days, just trying to clean up everything from the goblins taking this shard from the shrine itself. Kind of looks at you and says, "Come back quickly."
We will. Then Tree will start wandering back towards the well, assuming that everyone is still there arguing.
Okay, yeah. You come back right at the time where Charlie is saying, "I will track him. I'm an expert tracker," and
Do I hear that before I can see them?
I would say so. Yes.
I'm gonna try to sneak up and jump out and startle her.
Okay. I
Is
should
that-
I should almost punish you and make you use that 10 that you rolled earlier, but I'm gonna let you roll again.
Is that going against my passive?
Probably. Oh, I don't think your passive's higher than a 26 there,
It is
Charlie.
not. It is most certainly not.
So how are you sneaking up on them, Tree?
So hearing this, I don't think anybody has a passive that high. So
Yeah.
just gonna circle around the other buildings, and as Charlie's sort of looking around, looking for a path or something I took, I'm just gonna start standing behind her, just like looking over her shoulder, not say a word.
Where'd he go?
As
Charlie.
Charlie does this, like he's like leaning the opposite direction, and then you go like this,
He-
and he leans over your other shoulder.
I
He
start
went
pointing behind you.
that way.
No, behind you.
I know what I'm doing. He went
Oh.
that way.
Oh, all right.
Charlie walks that way.
That way. No. No.
Imagine Charlie with a periscope, like just looking down this like periscope.
As she's-
like, oh,
she got a spy
As she's-
glass out.
Yeah.
She opens it up.
As she
That's a
walks
water
past me,
bottle.
I'm just gonna like, grab her shoulder and like turn her around so she sees straight. There he is.
You
I knew
found
he was
him.
there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Here he is.
Where'd you go?
I just went to see the sister at the shrine.
Oh.
Oh. What'd you find out?
Nothing, but no, she found out.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'm gonna head back to our place. Are we all heading back to our place to go check
think
on
so.
the prisoner?
and I think
Okay.
we have to wait for the weapon and get that. technically.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you guys had to like chill out for one more day to get that, before
Gotcha.
you guys could move on. To the time it took to enchant it.
Do we want to wait or do we want to just charge ahead and get to this goblin cave?
Well, we'd have. Do you want to answer the person first, or just go to the camp southwards?
Well, they have kidnapped people, so I maybe we shouldn't wait and just start heading there now.
Mm-hmm.
First 48 hours. The most critical.
We're coming up on that time scale right now.
Okay.
Okay, let's go get the little butthead.
Hell yeah.
So trio follow along with everyone else who's heading back.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys make your way back to Tresender Manor, into your estate, back to the prison where you've locked up this strange-looking goblin. And how are you proceeding with this? What's your plan? How are you gonna?
Ori will stand up menacingly, like with her muscles out, and she'll put a hand on Charlie.
Oh yeah.
Be like, listen,
I'm listening.
no, you go ahead and interrogate that guy.
I interrogate the guy?
Yeah,
I'll
we're
go
trying
get
to
him.
I
we're
love
trying to
it.
be intimidating.
Charlie,
What?
what's your intimidation score? Just
Oh, no,
real
we
quick.
These are not good.
I thought we
Oh,
already
no.
talked to the goblin.
Excuse me.
I don't
one
think we
moment.
asked him directly what south was though. What was south
So that-
rather?
Well, didn't the goblin
My
say he
cat
it would
running
lead-
across.
Oh no!
Zoss is catching up to us. There we go.
There we
Can-
go.
Can you hear us
My
now?
headphones from off of my head, so I have
Oh,
no idea
no.
what just happened.
Oh no!
didn't the goblin say that they would lead us to
Yeah.
the camp already?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it did.
He said it would lead us to the rest. He didn't tell us about
Well,
the
yeah.
ones to the south. That came
Oh,
from
okay.
the woman at the miners' exchange.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
was
mine,
hoping you could
Halia
Right,
told
okay.
you. Halia told you guys about that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping the
Which
guy
could
could tell
be
us
related.
what was south, which could be related. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we don't know.
Hmm.
So. All right,
I didn't realize there was 2 different places.
Will,
It could.
Yeah.
We don't know. Could be. There's 2 different
Was
goblin
there?
types. Was that Charlie?
Oh, I thought Sarah was saying something. I was
I was just gonna say, like, she's like talking like Tori's talking to Charlotte up, being like, "Listen, you can be the most fearsome pirate captain. I know
Yes.
you can. Now that guy, he's our prisoner.
Right.
I believe in you. I don't think I've got guidance.
The goblin
And
is
you have
like
guidance?
the goblin is
And
like
you have
right up
guidance?
on the prison bars, going, right, yes, like agreeing with everything you're saying right now.
No, not you, not you. All right.
Talking to you.
Are you
sir.
telling me I have divine authority to
Yeah,
torture this guy?
Oh,
No.
from the mighty
Whoa,
gods,
whoa.
the mighty gods.
Oh.
Yes.
No. I didn't
Oh.
interrogate him
Yeah, interrogation.
by being fearsome. Don't you have like a bad reputation and everything?
Oh yeah, I do. Why do you think I have one? I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Out of character.
fingers and toes.
What is Charlie's intimidation? Just out of curiosity.
What's her like plus to it?
Yeah, that's your modifier on intimidation. I'm just curious.
An 8.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Okay.
She's got a reputation, guys.
I'll intimidate him if we need some muscle intimidation.
Sure.
Make sure he leads us to the whatever rest. Well, Zulu's the rest, or whatever the frick it's called.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, and this little guy's just been agreeing with everything we've been saying the
Yeah,
whole time.
He's like enamored by the conversation that's taking place a few feet away as he's like just up against the bars.
How thin are the bars? Can I like reach in between them or?
Probably just like with your like hand up to your elbow, maybe.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll reach into the bars and just snatch him up and lift him up. So we're like face to face. And
Yes. Inspired by mighty gods.
Inspired by the mighty gods, you had better lead us in the right direction, or I swear to my gods and yours, I'm gonna kill you.
You're stronger than you look.
I'm 6'1". I look very. You know what? I'm not arguing with this. You are 3 feet
Dragged
tall.
by our prisoner. Jesus.
I'm 3'2".
3'2".
Gotta add those couple inches. Yeah.
Taller than average.
I feel that you're valid, buddy.
I'm too unserious.
I'm 5'4".
Charlie.
Everyone always forgets the 4. I feel you.
Oh wait, no, 3'2.5".
Oh, 3
There
foot 2
you
and a
go.
half.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
The half.
Respect.
All right. Well, I drop him. I did
He flops down to the ground.
what I could.
Good job.
Thanks.
You know, this is a learning experience for everyone. So.
I'm gonna take off his kneecaps.
No, we're working on the verbal intimidation right now. We talked about this, like verbal intimidation, not the. You don't have to take their kneecaps off right away.
Yeah,
Or no.
kneecaps could be future Charlie plans.
Okay. Okay. So, take his kneecaps off after.
No, let's just ask him what's south. Sir, what is south of us? On the road, there's some goblins. Maybe Chloe could ask you about it.
Yeah, maybe someone else can
South.
do this.
Yeah.
South goblins?
Yeah, what's south? Is there a goblin camp to the south?
I don't know.
No.
Probably doesn't know what's south.
Oh, he might not know the
Cardinal direction.
Okay, well I'm gonna unlock the cell.
Okay.
I figured he still has his manacles on and kind of like loop a rope through the manacles and get him to like have a leash on him basically.
Okay. He's like, so you're like kind of like leashing him around, you got the rope and you're pulling it. We leave now?
We leave now.
Maybe you help Sawplees.
Help you?
Maybe?
Maybe. What do you
Sawplees
want?
Sawplees might let you in rest if you help them.
I mean, you'll let us in either way, but maybe if we're generous, we'll help you.
And
What do
not
you
up-
want?
And not up to me you get in. It's up to guards.
Oh.
I wasn't exactly gonna ask for permission, but
So you can just get us in without the guards?
No.
Then how are you going to help us get in if we help you?
Well, if you agree to help, guards let you in.
How does that work?
I just tell them you're here to help. They open
Okay.
doors.
We're here to help Ruxathin
Oh.
with his
No,
plan.
not help Ruxathin. No.
Oh.
No.
Help you.
Help Sawplees.
Help
Yeah.
you. Okay.
What does Sawplees want?
Sawplees want to take care of terrible creatures that take over the forge. We barricaded the door so they couldn't get out. But still, not get very much sleep at night. Afraid they'll break door open and try to kill us.
Okay. What does creature look like?
yeah.
Like, short,
Short.
taller than me,
Okay. Taller than me?
stout, broad shoulder,
Dwarf.
broad shoulder.
Broad
Kind of like,
shoulder.
and it points to Janzel.
Oh.
Kind of like
Like me?
you, but short. And not quite you.
Okay.
Beard falling out.
Okay. We're talking about
Skin falling off.
Oh.
Dead.
Skin
Oh.
falling off?
Gemstones stuck in eyes.
Do we know about Duragar yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind.
Do Duergar have gems in their eyes and skin falling off?
I knew they had bad skin or like grayish skin.
Did that flaming skull have gems in its eyes?
Oh no.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna.
It was
God,
blank.
sorry, bud, we're out.
It was empty sockets with like fire.
Oh
inside.
right,
Yeah.
fire.
I think.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Are the Drugar? There was that axe that we found, and I remember Oriana did like a check on it to find out more about it, and she was like the only one who knew that it came from, like the dark dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Are those the Drugar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so Oriana knows what Drugar are.
Okay.
No one else
that's
does.
what I thought. All right. So do they have gray skin?
Gray dead skin. Yes.
Like dead?
Gray dead skin. Yes. They
Zombie.
they walk around though. Tried to kill us.
Oh.
How many?
Hmm.
More than us? I point to our group. More than us? Less
How many?
than us?
How many you?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
More than one.
Okay. More than one more than us.
More than one.
Okay.
Boy.
Not 100.
Not 100.
But you know that number somehow.
I don't know how.
Okay.
I do not think he knows what it really is.
I don't think he does either.
Yeah. To me, it sounds like a zombie Duragar. What do you guys think? Like skin falling off?
What's a
Ears falling out?
Drugar?
It's a kind of elf, not elf. Sorry, a dwarf that lives underground, and they've got grayer skin and tough features. We found the axe. That axe is by the Duragar.
Okay.
And they have gems for eyes?
That I do not know.
Gems stick out eyes. Gems stick out back. Gems stick out head.
That does not sound like
Mm.
a Duragar?
Have I
A
heard of
little
anything like
indirect.
this before, Michael?
Probably not. This is probably all new to every one of you.
Eh.
Hmm.
That's weird.
Fascinating.
Okay, but let's walk and talk, and then we can decide if we want to break in to this place or help them with their zombie dwarf issue.
One of Sawplees tried to take Gem out of one's back when it was laying down. Thought it was dead. When he pulled on the gem, the thing got up, grabbed him by the head, and popped his noggin right off.
Oh. Yo.
Killed Sawplee.
Oh,
That takes a lot of strength to do that, so definitely need to be careful with these things.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I'm a little bit worried about our partners in business down there.
yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully it's not too close to that.
Hey,
Like Janzel said,
what is
let's-
everybody's... Can everybody tell me what your languages are?
Oh boy.
On your character sheets?
Common, Elvish, Giant.
Okay.
Common, Orc, and Elvish.
Okay. So no on either one of those.
I do common, elvish, and thieves can't.
Thieves can't. Okay.
I also have Draconic.
I have common, elvish, goblin, and ogre.
Let me check Emmy's real quick. Emmy's character sheet. Common, Dwarvish, Elvish. Okay, so no one has this. Okay. was just curious.
Draconic, Elvish, Orc, and Common.
And the two I were looking for would have been deep speech or undercommon.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring it'd be an undercommon. Yeah.
I was just trying to see if anybody could pick up on something. But we'll
Just wait till I get the headband of intellect and we'll work on it.
Nice.
Freaking podcast.
Or my language spells. Wait, hang on. Let me double check.
Your Babblefish? Your
yeah, I get it.
Yes, hi.
Duolingo has been like harassing me.
Yeah.
What
Get
about
a
Rosetta
towel.
Stone?
The Rosetta Stone? Oh no.
But I mean, it seems like the goblin is intimidated enough by you guys that he's not like trying to fight you, and he's not like your insight tells you he's not like withholding information from you guys. Like even your passive insight tells you that.
I could get tongues tomorrow if that'll help. It might help tomorrow.
I think if we go to a goblin establishment or this other place, yeah.
Okay. I'll set that up for.
Sorry
I won't have it
if you're a little
today,
dog.
but I'll have it. I'll have it tomorrow.
Well, that way we can wait for the weapon to finish, and then we can learn tongues for tomorrow, and then we
I still
decide
don't
where to go.
I don't think we wait.
I don't think we should wait.
Okay, so which way do you want to go then?
More than likely,
The
we'll have to be sleeping on the road anyway. So
Okay.
Don't want that kid's mama to die.
exactly.
Okay, we'll go to the rest first then, right?
Yeah, wherever
we
the
said it
goblins gonna lead
took-
us.
The goblins said it took just under a day to get there, so by the time we get
Right.
there, we do probably have to rest before we go inside.
Yeah, 'cause I mean,
Right.
we've already spent some of this day, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did.
we're like afternoon.
Yeah, probably
afternoon-ish.
afternoon. Yeah.
So by the time we get there, we're gonna have to rest before we go in.
Okay.
But at least we're getting there, and by the like early morning, we can get going. Ideally.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you guys have everything that you wanted to take from your house that's loaded up into any equipment that you guys wanted to take with you? Just wanted to make sure before you guys leave for this journey that you have everything.
wait. Hang on. I have comprehend languages. Would that work for Undercommon?
That's a spell?
Yeah.
Let me see.
It lasts an hour. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any language that you hear or see. I understand any written language that I read, but I have to be touching the surface for written languages. But if the words are like vocal, I can understand them.
Okay. Any language you heard or seen. You can also understand written languages you see. You must be touching the surface.
The difference is I don't think you can speak. Can you?
I can't speak
back?
it.
Yeah.
Right, which is why tomorrow I could do tongues to speak back, but at least I could understand.
Right now, I'm trying to see if you understand something that's embedded within the conversation that you're having with this goblin. And this would, in fact, do it, but before you... I just don't know if your character would know the specifics in-game. So...
That's fair.
What would have to happen is you could cast Comprehend Languages and take the risk of expending the spell slot.
Right.
But I would also ask for a history check to see if you would have any background knowledge as to how this would like link together for your character.
This is why I need my headband. Okay. I could risk it for the biscuit.
I mean, if we want to leave, we might want to save that spell slot, though.
It's a first level.
But if we're
we
gonna
won't
sleep
get there till night anyway. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Fair
what
enough.
that's why I was like, we're gonna have to sleep anyway.
Yeah, let's do that then. Good idea.
Should I try?
I mean,
should I give it a go?
Here,
Okay,
I will
try.
give you guidance too. Boink.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, some guidance in there. There you go. Comprehend Languages is cast.
Oh, you know, hang on.
Because
it's not
technically
even a spell spot. It's something I have.
it's a
It's a once a day thing.
Oh,
It's a once a day thing.
perfect. Then that's even better.
Okay. So great. I'll just freaking use it. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and make a history check for me, and let's see if the Comprehend Languages plus your character knowledge will help.
D&D Beyond, don't fuck me. Oh yeah.
Oh!
What's the D4?
You succeed. You succeeded anyway without the. Oh yeah,
Oh,
look at
just
that.
in case.
25.
Yeah.
Very nice. So Chloe, as you're listening to this goblin talk, keep saying "Sawplees." Sawplees,
yeah.
Sawplees, and it's like, what is he saying? Like it's almost like he's
first I thought
talking
it was
about
his
a
name.
group of goblins. At first you thought his name, but
Yeah.
now he's kind of referring to as a group, like maybe his clan. And then you start to think about it, and you're like, with the Comprehend Languages spell, that is a very specific dialect. That's a very specific language. You've read probably some books that's probably you found in some kind of, I don't know, it'd be like, it wouldn't be in a public library. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sawplees is actually the Mind Flare word for goblin.
Okay.
That's what you discover in this conversation with that history check.
Oh boy.
The big-brained leader.
The big-brained leader. It
Right.
all clicks. I don't like it. This was like one of the worst bedtime stories that she heard, and she's not a fan. Okay. I will explain that to the best of my ability to my party as we're walking and following this goblin to wherever he's leading us. So that explains the big brain leader side of things. Sawplees is mind flare.
Oh, that.
Alright, what's a mind flare?
Something
Are they-
really nasty.
Less than optimal.
They are very like psychically attuned. They're very ugly. They usually have like a hive mind thing situation going on. I don't know all the specifics. I've just heard stories. And I've
Right.
read some books that I wasn't supposed to read. and it's not a fun time. It's not. I'm not keen. I'm not keen on this.
So is it something that we would want to help this thing then instead of picking a fight with it, or is it something that we would want to take out?
No, it's so cute.
I mean,
Oh
we
my
have to help
god,
the
Charlie's
kid's
gonna
mom.
see that and be like, Davy Jones!
Oh no!
Oh no.
My leader!
Take me to your
Marry
ship!
me! Gets down on one knee with a ring, like, will you
Oh
marry me?
god.
We can
I love
be
you, squid creature.
unstoppable together.
Oh no.
Yeah, you see Chloe looks very stiff and apprehensive and shifts towards the back. She is no longer leading the charge. She has slipped back and is looking kind of pale. She is not happy right now with this information.
I will hand the rope over to someone else. Oriana, you here, take the rope.
Okay.
I'll also just follow back to where Chloe is. So, what do you want to do then? Do you? We have to get the people they took back.
I feel like such a hypocrite right now because the gut instinct is to just let them all be and leave them alone. That's my gut instinct is let's not do this shit.
Well, maybe
This
if we
feels
help
like
them.
a bad idea. But then we have we have the kid. We can't just let his mom die. Like that's horrible.
Well, that's it. What if we offer to help them with these undead dwarfs or whatever they are? In exchange, we get the people they took back.
I do not trust that it's going to end that way, Jansel. I expect, regardless of whether we help these freaking creatures or not, we're screwed. They're going to turn and eat our brains. And then there's nothing left for us. That we're done.
Then it sounds like we have to kill them first. Look, you just stay behind me, and I'll make sure they don't get to you. I'll give her a little pat on the head.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Okay.
Okay. Come on, we haven't lost many fights with you behind me, so we can do this.
Yeah, but we weren't also looking for death in the face. Those
Well, I
were...
mean, some of the other guys were kind of big in the fights. I think.
Yeah, but that was in a ring in a like controlled environment. Nothing about this is in a controlled environment. This is gonna get us all killed. And to what end?
I mean, we reunite a kid with their parents, or with their parent, not parents, but one of their parent. I think that's worth it, to be honest.
I hate that you're right.
If I could just cut in here, I don't mind raising the child myself.
No offense, no offense. I would raise the child before we. Sorry, no offense. Let you do it.
I think I'm great with kids.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily think we need another kid growing up just to be stabbing people all the time.
You punch people all the time.
Well, yeah, but that's not the same thing as stabbing. I don't intend to kill people when I punch them.
But you hit them for money.
Yeah, but that's a job. That's for
sport. Being a pirate.
You're not a monster.
Not
a monster.
Pirate child. Okay, anyway.
Try to get his mom back.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll try to save his mom.
Yeah, try to save his mom.
But if that fails,
then if that fails,
we probably will fail and we'll all die, and it won't matter.
That's not very optimistic of you.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you've noticed that Chloe's like Like, attitude has completely shifted 180 at this information.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
This just feels really stupid, that's all. This feels like a stupid plan. We
I
don't
know
even
we were
have a
always-
plan.
I honestly thought we were gonna betray this goblin and slaughter everybody anyways.
Yeah, that if it was just goblins, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. Absolutely.
Maybe we find out how many they are. Maybe there's just one.
One is enough.
You two do know he is not earmuffed, right? He can hear
I
you.
don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
but he's
care.
not
Well,
gonna
we can
talk.
just.
He can't count.
He can't count.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about him.
How many children? One or more?
Do you know what the
One.
number?
One child.
Not 100.
No.
Not 100. No.
Hmm.
So, the gods that Ruxfid knows, do we think that they're the mind flayers then?
Yeah,
Okay, just making
I
sure.
think so.
Yeah.
So it's all in one package.
I don't
Hey.
know much about them. If they actually like worship gods, but I'm assuming it's just whatever their minds are connected to.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
guess.
Little goblin.
Tree.
I know you don't do well with numbers. Trust me, I don't either.
Yeah.
How many of these of your leaders are there? Is there just one?
Right. Sawplees, one leader, Ruxathid.
Okay, and there's only one that looks like them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Big brain.
Big brain leader. Yes.
okay.
Okay.
So hopefully that means there's only one.
So
Does
there's
his
like
face have tentacles?
What's that?
Does his face have tentacles?
No, face no tentacle.
Huh.
Gem stick out head.
Oh, right. Okay.
That doesn't sound like a mind flare. I'm gonna be honest. Then, from what you've told me,
then they.
maybe
work-
they just speak that language.
I hope so. That would be great. That'd be really great. Yeah. Let's pretend that's what's happening.
Perfect. Onward.
Uh-huh.
Onward.
Tentacles. They have tentacles.
So I've
Oh
heard.
no, Charlie! Oh no, she's already like.
She's like, what are those things?
This is turning into a pirate's tale.
Yes.
I can't wait to tell my crew about
Familiar
this.
ground.
Mm.
I'm your only crew right now, and you know that.
No.
No, you got Emmy.
You got Emmy too.
Yeah.
We're recruiting.
Yeah, let's stab
Actively
something.
recruiting.
Yes.
She's got.
That's
Yeah.
the most Emmy thing I've ever heard.
Tree takes a moment to walk over to Jantel. Then there would be two, one child, one pet stabbing everyone?
Pet?
Emmy's
Yes.
a pet.
You mean the pet?
Oh,
Yeah, we don't. Okay, no, we don't. Yeah, we definitely don't need more stabby people. I think we have enough of that.
And as you guys continue to travel, the goblin continues to lead you, and he's like I said, he's just kind of almost gleefully leading you guys, even though he's shackled and tied. Just seems to be pulling you guys along, in this direction for quite some time.
Which direction are we heading? Are we heading north? Like where is it
it's-
leading us?
It's
Sorry.
southeast direction from Phandelver.
Oh, so he's technically leading us south. He just didn't know
Yeah.
what south was.
You're just
Yeah.
not really sure if
Yeah.
he just knows what south is. He just goes in
Yeah.
the direction that he
Okay.
knows.
That's
Okay,
fair.
okay.
I don't
Okay.
think Janzo would know either if he didn't have a compass. So
And honestly, as you guys are traveling too, you can see there's some parts where you're going through dense foliage, and you can see like a miniature. It would be the equivalent of like an animal or deer trail, like in the woods, but you can tell it's like a goblin path that leads in this direction. So there's indications here of a little bit, at least in the last couple of days, of travel back and forth. So this seems legitimate. Tree, anything that you're picking out too, like you can pick out signs of goblin activity and goblin movement here.
Can I ask Tree to see if he can like ascertain a rough estimate of how many have been coming through here?
Make a survival check, Tree, as this takes place.
Guidance!
Bam! He gets smacked in the back of the head.
Oh, you don't need it either. Guys, rolling high.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Hey, might as well roll it. You got it.
Yeah, roll it.
Oh!
Hell yeah, sir! Hell yeah!
Really smart.
Let's see.
214 goblins come through here in the last month.
Shit!
That's
a lot.
I'm gonna let that go. That's what he says.
200? Hey!
Good job. You just made it a lot more difficult.
Amazing. Thanks.
Player like, we gotta be level 6 after this.
Hey, hey, we're yes and in this stuff now.
Oh my god! Mistakes have been made. Great, love to hear it. Thanks, Tree. That's what I needed to hear in this moment.
214 goblins. And
But it looks like 200 and... Wait, 114? 214?
214.
It looks like 207 of them got washed away by the flood. Huh? I noticed signs of some water.
Yeah, there's definitely a tsunami type flood that came like a landslide. Definitely took them all out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yep,
they
totally.
swept down river.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like where you're going with this.
So only 7 survived. Damn, that sucks for them.
Well, everything died.
Oh my
Sucks to
god.
suck, I guess. Oh my goodness. Brilliant, Sarah. Absolutely brilliant.
Hey, I want to say this right now. We're only an hour in. Everybody take a heroic inspiration. Everybody, because the role play has been super hilarious and entertaining.
I will. Thank you.
Michael.
That's a
Good
free
idea.
reroll for anything tonight. Free reroll.
Nice.
Woo. Alrighty. Let's go die.
Yeah, let's go die.
Yeah, I would say, just for the sake of brevity here, you guys, it eventually gets dark before you're done traveling, so you do have a little bit of travel time in the dark, but it doesn't seem to bother the goblin at all. The goblin seems to just kind of continue leading the same way that he did in the daylight. Like, it doesn't seem to affect him at all. He just kind of leads, and then kind of like turns around after about an hour of traveling in the dark. Almost to the rest.
Should we
Use.
take the evening here, or do we continue?
I think we take the evening and we approach in the morning.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
What to do with this one? The whole point of the goblin.
What do with me?
Tying you to a tree. Not you, tree, a real tree.
I was going to say it was a very bad idea.
Yeah, not you. No.
Tied to Jansel. His leg like tree.
Not, but I think one of these other trees would be fine.
Yeah.
Or else we probably want to gag him so it doesn't make a lot of noise.
No, he's been nice so far.
Well, I'm gonna manacle up his ankles.
I'm tired.
just to
I
be
go
safe.
sleep. I don't make noise.
Well, I'm still manacling your ankles. You don't have a choice.
I'm gonna sleep like right next to you. If you start making noise, I punch you.
You
Ooh.
punch me?
I know that.
Yes.
Yeah,
if
that
you
hurts.
start making noise, don't
I snore.
don't start yelling or trying to draw attention to us. Is what I mean.
Sometimes I have nightmares.
Oh,
Oh, buddy. Don't
What
make me
kind of
like him,
nightmares?
Michael. What the heck? I'm gonna start casting Tiny Hut as a ritual around us.
Oh, you have tiny hut?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, look at that. Tiny hut.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Wait,
Tree will make sure
nightmares.
we're a little way
Sorry.
off the trail. Sorry, Toss.
No, you're fine. You go ahead.
This tree's going to lead us like 50, 60 feet into the like off the running trail,
Okay, sure.
so we're not quite as exposed in case maybe they're having another nighttime raid tonight.
Sure. Is that also what you were saying?
Nightmares. The goblin mentioned nightmares, and just pieces are
Yep.
coming together. The children are having nightmares of tall,
Oh,
shadowy
right.
figures.
Yep.
Although, if I remember correctly, they said that they've been having those for years. So I don't know. Maybe the mind flayers have been there for years, or they're just really
Maybe.
bad right now.
Like they really could be, yeah.
They could have been there for years, and then they just discovered them while digging.
Yeah.
For the forge.
Mm.
Is Charlie saying this to the group?
I am. Yeah.
Tree's gonna look at the goblin. How long you had nightmare?
All life?
Oh, that's sad.
Nightmares of what?
What do you dream about?
Dark shadows.
Damn it.
People, but not people.
People, but not people.
Maybe like the shapeshifters.
Say words. Whispers. Not
What
understand words.
Oh, okay.
But words make me scared. Not sure why.
He doesn't know how old he is. Okay. His whole life. There's definitely something going on in this area, I think, with like some type of dark presence.
I mean, if there is allegedly mind flayers nearby and they're psychically like attuned, it would make sense that if like it would affect the surrounding areas if they're really strong.
Do you think just one? Sorry.
I'd be very surprised if it was just one. I'd be very happy if it was just one, but no, given our luck and my luck, no, I don't think it's just one. I hope it's not related, but at this point, I'm not ruling it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the tiny hut try to camouflage into the forest because Chloe's hella on edge. I'm not gonna make it pretty like she normally would. She would have made it like all blue and like kind of like Aurora Borealis looking. She's making it hella dull looking and dark.
So we got tree camo instead of, hey, there's a rave in the woods.
Right, exactly.
That's right. Got it.
It pains Chloe deeply to have it look so ugly, but we will do it for the sake of living.
Got it. Sure. Are you keeping the goblin in the hut with you guys, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Just wanted to double check.
That way they can't come. If someone comes by and sees the goblin wants to free it, it can't get into my hut. It's not happening.
Remind me, the hut is only about 10 feet, right?
Radius.
Yep. Okay, so 20 feet diameter. Okay, so
yep,
it's not like super cramped inside, but you all have to kind of, as you're laying about your bedrolls and stuff like that, you have to be aware that you gotta kind of cuddle up a little bit, not too uncomfortably, but you guys get yourselves ready for a night's rest. Is there anything that you guys wanted to plan out or do or converse before you guys take a long rest here?
Tree's definitely taking a watch.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
because you guys can see out of the hut, no problem, right?
Yep.
It's a you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, if you guys want to set up watches, you can.
Can't we leave the hut and then come back into it?
I can't leave. You all can come in and out freely as I like approve, but you guys were all within the spell when I cast it, so yeah, you can come and go as you want. I just can't leave. I have to stay, which Chloe is not going anywhere.
Yeah. And then Tree would end up taking a watch and just sort of go around the area outside of it, make sure we're good.
Charlie would take the
Pop up in a
next one.
tree.
Sure. I will say this for the sake of brevity here. You guys don't even have to roll perception checks for your watches. Nothing seems to transpire this evening as you're kind of moving about. I will say this. During the night, Chloe,
No.
you find yourself awoken.
Okay.
The rest of your party is sleeping comfortably. You hear the annoying sound of a very loud goblin snoring.
Okay.
But it's super cold. And as you start to pick your head off of your bedroll, you can see your breath as you breathe out. It sends chills down your spine. And you look up towards the forest. And you hear the crunching noise of leaves and twigs. It sounds like one person walking at first. Then it sounds like 3 people walking. Then it sounds like 5. Then 15. They're walking slowly, and it sounds like they're closing in towards you, getting closer and closer and closer. Then there's this strange, weird, crazy, like Aurora Borealis of light show, like the original hut that you wanted to cast. Starts to glimmer behind these strange forms. They look like a head and then some shoulders, and it just kind of like goes straight down, almost if like somebody was like silhouetted with a massive cloak on. And you see one kind of stops in the middle, probably about 30 feet away from you. And then you see 2 others join to the side, and then you see the others slowly like coming out of the woods. This weird glow, bright glow of cascading colors behind them. Pinks, blues, greens, all these colors that seem to be moving around. And then you start to hear these strange whispers that overlap in your mind over and over and over again. And the chill gets even more intense. What do you do?
I feel like Chloe's like mantra in her head is they can't get in. They can't get in. They can't get in. And I'm gonna like slowly sit up and like wrap a blanket around me and just like keep direct eye contact. If they make any sort of like jolting movement, I might wake people up, but I'm trying to be as silent as I can. And like just clutching my staff of defense. So I'm not moving. I'm trying to be as silent and still as possible. I'm doing like the deer in the headlights, don't move.
Okay.
And I don't want to wake people because they will start like causing a commotion. So I'm not touching anybody.
It's at that point that you feel something grab your shoulder.
Oh, okay. Why?
And you wake up abruptly.
God damn it.
And it's the party surrounding you in the morning. Who would have been the one to wake up Chloe from this nightmare?
Probably me.
Oh, Jansel. It's Jansel right in front of you with like everybody kind of hovering over his shoulder.
You're okay. It's just a dream.
Right. You good?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
I look. Is my hut still up? Is my hut still up?
How long does it last?
I believe 8 hours, but I'll double check.
It will be down because you got a full long rest. So everybody can take a long rest as it's now the morning.
Chloe,
Okay.
do you want me to take tongues as well, or are you okay? Would it help for more people to understand?
Honestly, if you can take it, that would help, because I don't really want to drop Tiny Hut after what I just...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, if you can do that. I mean, well, let me just double check what I could drop.
That's
I
crazy.
could also cast tongues on you, right?
Yes, technically you
I
could.
think you
Technically-
can cast it on others. I
Yeah.
believe, yeah. Is that
Then
a
let's
touch
get you
spell?
to take it. It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you take it? Would you be able to? Because then
Yeah.
I'll keep like all the other spell. I probably had to have dropped identify for the day
Sure.
because I can only drop one spell at a time as a bard.
Okay.
Um.
Well, I can take detect. I have one slot of detect magic. Winner.
I
Drop
have
that.
detect magic. Yeah, I
Okay.
also have that. I have detect dispel, healing word, invisibility, tiny hut, and detect
Okay.
thoughts.
Okay.
So yeah, I would. I don't really need identify, but if I needed to, I could drop that. I will probably tell Janzel what I mean, she's not hiding it at this point because that was fucked up, and we already know that dreams seem to be like nightmares seem to be a reoccurring theme for this area. So I will just tell the party basically what I saw in my dream.
I'll just sit next to her and just hand her a water skin as she's telling the story and let her basically just like
Vent.
relax. Yeah, kind of thing. So
I'll roll her some pipe weed with the other hand.
Oh, bitch! I love you. I'll hand you my pipe.
Yep, relax. Relax.
As I see Oriana doing that, can I try to sleight a hand and crumple up some of those mushrooms in it that I have no idea what
Oh
they
no.
Hey, make an effort. It's gonna take a pretty hard check to do this one. I'll let you guys all roll perception for this since you're like he's doing it like right in front of you guys, basically.
25.
Oh.
I slap your hand.
do? You know,
Oh.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration and re-roll that.
He's gonna use his inspiration on this one.
Yeah, she has like a snow leopard pipe. Like it's like a snow.
Oh,
You're
natural 20.
You're rolling stealth. You're not rolling sleight of hand. You're rolling stealth.
Oh, is it the same bonus though?
Oh,
Is it the same?
What's your
bonus?
modifier for sleight of hand?
Eh?
it would only be a 24.
24.
Okay.
Oh,
I
so
would've seen it.
still with a natural 20, Oriana still does see it.
Smack
Damn.
you out of the way.
Smack! Oh, that the little pieces of mushroom just go flying across the ground.
Bad. Oh, sorry, dog. My dog woke up.
No, yeah, the dog. No, you said it to him.
Oh, I'm
no.
sorry.
You said
Look, she
bad,
woke up.
and the dog
She
woke
woke
up.
You're
Oh,
a good puppy. Good
You're a
puppy.
good baby.
You
You're
are
not
such
bad.
a good puppy.
You're not bad, baby.
You can't hear us, but you're a good puppy.
Wait, am I smoking mushrooms right now? Is that what I'm hearing with this nat 20? What's happening?
no.
No. Yeah, she was still able to stop him from being able to pull off this ruthless plan.
Okay. Because otherwise Chloe would have went into this fight hella stoned or worse. Yeah, she has like a snow leopard pipe, and like the tail is like where she inhales from, and like the mouth is where it like has like the exhale.
With Janzel's natural 1, he missed this entire sequence.
And it's probably a good thing too.
To go give my dog cheese tax. I'll be right back.
I love it. Pay the cheese tax.
Hey, you
The
know what?
tax for calling him a bad boy.
This is probably a good time for us to take a break. So why don't we go ahead and take our break
Okay.
here? We'll take about a
Sure.
5 to 7, and then we'll jump back in after a short break. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight. Everybody that's been chilling with us, Proxima Rising, I see you're there. Beyond, Dogs for Life, Big Bad Fabled Wolf. It's good to see you guys again. So we're gonna take a 5 to 7, and we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Stick with us. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad, Whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp, be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna dive back into tonight's game. And Chloe just woke up from a nightmare. You guys had a little bit of conversation about that. It seems like Janzel is... Everybody's kind of present, calming Chloe down a bit. What do you guys want to do now?
I guess we start heading our way. I will untie the goblin from the tree.
Okay.
The foliage tree, not the living tree. Well, they're both living, but you know.
Why don't we
Hold
keep
on,
him tied?
before we untie him, let's walk away from him for a little bit away and have a discussion about something.
Oh, okay.
All of us?
Yes, all of us. Yes.
Okay.
Where are you going?
We'll be right back.
You're not leaving me here.
No.
All of our stuff is still laying on the ground. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
And you can see us from over here.
I see you.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is our plan going forward? I think we should have this nailed down, what we want to do. Are we going in trying to help this weird mind flayer goblin something or other without, I don't know what it is? Or are we just going in and attacking?
It is goblin, you kill it and drop it in hole.
I mean, that's kind of...
No, we don't
if we
always
help
do
him,
that. We can help him, and he can stay tied to the tree right now, and we can tell him when the help is done, and then we can let him go.
well, he said that if we help him, he can get us in.
Right,
to
exactly.
the rest, right?
Yes.
So, like,
That's
probably the best way to get in.
We've gotten into other places without a goblin's help before, though. And honestly, I don't know if I don't know if we should agree to help these things. Like, I don't think we should help them. They're
Would it make you feel better if, like, Tree scouts ahead, like I make him invisible or something, and he scouts ahead and sees what we're working with? Like, if it's a keep or something, like, does it have fortified walls? Is it in underground? Does it have a iron barred door? Like, what are we working with?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You know?
Yeah. How many of those things did you see in your dream?
5 or 6?
5 or
Five?
6?
Probably more than
There's
that.
the one.
More than one.
More than
More than
Less than
one.
100.
Less than 100.
Less than no, probably like a dozen at most. Probably, is that a fair estimation, Michael?
Probably about that much. Yeah.
About
A dozen of these mind flayers that you're terrified of?
Couldn't tell if they were mind flayers.
Yeah, they were silhouettes. There seemed to be one main, like a leader almost, right, Michael? That was like at the forefront. That was like
all the shapes kind of looked the same. Like there wasn't anything that one approached you first, and
directly,
then it's kind of like
right.
and they kind of all like circled, kind of almost like half circle around you. Mm-hmm.
While we're having breakfast, I will pull out my paint and drawing sets, and I'm going to try to recreate what I saw and show them all what I saw.
Actually, since we're backtracking a little bit to that point, when you do that, your Sawplees goblin friend, it's like, yeah, nightmares. Yes. Rahizik have same ones.
Rahizik?
Rahizik. That's my name.
Hi, Bertie.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
See, we can't kill the goblin. It's very nice. Rahizik is very nice.
I've killed a lot of nice people.
And I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Oh, look what's over here. Charlie's gonna go.
Tree's gonna come over to Charlie, seeing her trying to escape a conversation. If Goblin and Chloe have same dream, are they same? Is Chloe Goblin?
No, Chloe is not Goblin. I think the whatever creature is here, I think for whatever reason, it just, I don't know, maybe they found Chloe to be interesting and they decided to target her.
So glad I don't hear that. Fuck.
If thing targeting her, can we trust?
I think so. Yeah, I would never doubt Chloe in any way in like what she's capable of doing. I don't know. I trust her.
Okay.
She's tough. She's smart. She's got a strong will. She's not going to be corrupted by anything else so easily.
Tree gets a thoughtful look in his eyes, but then just sort of nods and walks away.
Now me,
What
on
the
the
heck?
other hand.
Me on the other hand, is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
Honey.
There'd be some concerns there. I know I'm not the sharpest whip in the, Alrighty.
So backtracking, or now going back to present time. I guess you guys would kind of get camp ready to go. You let Proficiency kind of lead you guys a little bit more towards the rest. I wanted to say this too. It was probably harder for you guys to see this at night, but as you guys were heading closely, like you guys, the mountainous terrain, like this was kind of like mountainous terrain that you guys were kind of going through during this traveling time. It begins to change, and now during the light of day, you can actually see the change a little bit more. Gray gravel kind of darkens to ash black, and the shrubbery seems to become dry and sparse as you travel. Instead of the brisk cold of most of the mountainous kind of region, you start to feel the warmth kind of set in, though the air starts to warm a little bit. And ahead of you, as you guys come around a bend, you guys see that rises a tall cliff face, in which is set a pair of foreboding obsidian doors. And the Proficiency turns around and says, "Zorzula's rest," and points towards the doors.
How
here.
big are these doors?
Very
Did I
large.
miss that? They're very okay.
Very
Like-
large.
Like giant size doors?
Probably at least 12 foot high.
Okay.
Maybe
okay.
12 to 15
Not
feet.
too bad. Hey Michael, can you put us on the map?
Oh, yeah.
Like, could you?
There's not really like I'll put you on a map, but you're not gonna be able to see too much right now. But yeah, I'll
Or
lead
even
you
like
to
just
it.
like the world map, so I could see like where we are in relation to where we left.
Let me see if it actually has it on here first.
Okay.
Aha, there it is. I'll put you on there in a second. Let me put it on the map first.
Okay.
And then
Thank you.
absolutely. There, we'll put that on the map there. And then I'll drag you guys over to the map. Yeah, move Bloody Ribbon here. It's past Wave Echo Cave. So do you guys see where you're...
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
you guys went past Wave Echo Cave, and it brings you down into here. Which I apologize, because I think we said there was longer travel time in between Wave Echo Cave and Phandelver than what this is, but
That's fine.
I don't think there was really an indication in the adventure in the first part about how far away exactly Wave Echo Cave was from Phandelver, so I'll have to go back and look. But
Yeah, I always hate calculating time travel
Yeah.
on world maps. That's the
Yeah.
worst.
And in this, like I said, in this chapter, it came afterwards, and they said this, and I'm like, did I get that right? I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't
Maybe
know.
because we're on an actual goblin trail leading there, like it's a more direct path versus Wave
And you guys
Cave,
got the
like-
goblin who travels this
Yeah.
path all the
Mhm.
time, so it wouldn't be that
Yeah.
big of a deal.
So you can get
Yeah,
us there
you're
quicker.
kind of further into the mountainous regions here.
Okay.
But yeah,
That helps.
sure. So I will actually, guys, I'll pull you over to this next map.
Oh, we have an actual map. Oh
We
my
do have a
goodness.
map. Now you're probably not going to see a whole lot of it. I'm going to shift ping you.
Yeah.
You guys are at the very top.
Oh, okay.
So
Yep.
here are the doors that you see, like in front of you.
hmm
As you, I would say you're probably not this close yet. You can see it in front of you. I
Right.
was going to let you guys kind of talk, before anything took place. So and I'm going to take our friends from Twitch over so they can see a little bit of the map too. There we go. Okay.
Tree would look over at Chloe. So Do we let him go now?
No, not yet. Where I will turn to what's his name?
Rahizik.
Rahizik?
Rahizik.
Where are these creatures that you're having trouble with? Where?
In Forge. Inside.
Oh, inside.
Yes. Me get you in. You take care of terrible monsters.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
Sawplees like you.
And Sawplees like us. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you keep saying forge. Are you talking about perhaps a forge that enchants magic items? Or is there a different forge that you're speaking of?
Forge makes weapons armor.
I think it's like a regular forge.
Okay, for a second I thought that there were zombie dwarves at the...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the other one that we just dealt with? Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be. Hopefully it's just a regular one. We don't need goblins and mind players to have that shit. I will take the time to message the group individually because I can't do a mass conversation yet. With my cantrip to be like, thoughts on potentially just agreeing to this for now, just to get the lay of the land, and they let us in, and pretending to be their allies for the moment.
I think it's a good idea.
Sure.
I can pretend.
Tree? Kitty?
Tree will not reply to Chloe's message, but just sort of look at Chloe and cock his head sideways, just like,
What? What's with the judgmental look?
just sort of gestures at the back at Razik's head, and then you hear, "It is goblin, but fine."
It is goblin, yeah. Okay. So you agree? We just tell him that we're doing it and get inside?
Fine.
Can I insight Tree?
Sure. Go for it.
What is happening?
Michael, while they're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and summon
not
my
great.
echo.
Not great,
Oh, you're gonna do your
11.
echo? Okay.
Yeah, just so it's already out. So that way it looks
Ooh.
like there's more of us.
Deception.
Oh, some deception here.
Okay, Chloe's confused, but she'll let it go considering the situation.
I would say even with your passive,
Now there's
you
3.
realize that.
Nope,
Oops.
can't do
Well,
that
my,
yet.
my passive
Sorry.
insight is 20 if that adjusts anything, but
Passive insight is
Oh,
20.
but-
Well, you
Yeah.
rolled for it.
I rolled for it. But I rolled
You
for it
might-
because I was like actively being like, what the heck? So
Yeah.
I would say you probably get the. You know, Tree doesn't like goblins. You know, Tree has cooked
Yeah.
and eaten goblins.
eating goblins. Yeah.
So
Okay,
take that
thank
with
you
your
for the
will.
reminder. Yes, thank you for the reminder. I'm like, oh, okay.
We're taking treat of all you can eat buffet.
And he's not allowed to eat anything, so no
He's not
wonder
allowed
he's
to eat-
grumpy.
yeah,
You're
okay.
allowed. You can walk by and look at all the tasty morsels, but you cannot touch and you cannot eat. Okay, fair enough. Okay.
and he's a cat. So you're
And
not
he's a
allowed to cook
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what's with the judgmental look? Because I'm imagining my cat giving me their judgmental look
Yeah.
with their ears flat, and I'm just like, whoa, calm down.
Mhm.
Just sort of walks over, you're smoking your pipe, and just goes,
Ah, shit! Ah, damn it, Tree! Pick it up.
The Brahizik the goblin kind of walks up to you guys. Brahizik, go forward. Get Rolnock open door. Heroes come in.
Oh.
Slaughter monsters. Free
Slaughter
forge.
monsters. Free forge. Monsters are stuck in forge. Is that why you can't work right now?
Yeah, barricaded in.
I see. Okay.
We stop them from coming out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he said less than 100 are in there.
Less than 100.
Mm-hmm.
More than one.
More than one, less than 100. Got it.
Are you guys still approaching with him all like shackled up and on a leash?
Oh no, that doesn't look good for like optics. So PR, the PR in Chloe is like,
PR,
this is
yeah.
not the look. Yeah, this is not the look. I
This is
gotta.
not Insta-worthy, okay?
This is not media training. This is
Yeah. We can't take any headshots with you looking like this. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you get him on tight. He's like, thank you. That was kind of tight on wrists.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. This way. And he starts like gleefully like leading you guys up to these massive obsidian doors.
Head empty, no thoughts. We love it.
You guys do notice that as you get closer to the doors, you can see there are some arrow slits in the sides of the cliff face. A little bit elevated from the double doors on either side.
One thing before we get in visual range of where he's taking us, after I untie Rehezik, whatever I keep forgetting his name. Rehezik.
Yep.
I will cast invisibility on Tree.
I also still have the potion of invisibility that we found. If we wanted to use that instead of a spell.
Oh, that might.
Just remember, just so everybody remembers that. If someone
do we
wanted
feel?
to use that, I'm totally fine if someone wants to use it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll cast tongues on Chloe. Is that
Good
Okay.
idea. Thank
Really
you
want
for
this
that.
potion?
Tree, do you want the potion?
You're muted.
You're muted, Ed.
I was
He's still
not
muted.
saying no.
I will take the potion of invisibility out of my pack and hand it to Tree. Then that way he can use it whenever he wants.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why we gave it to me in the first place, but
Chloe had plans for you, but it's like irrelevant now. So that's why you
Fair.
don't have it anymore.
Why can't I search tongues in D&D Beyond?
I have it. Let me look. I got it.
Am I spelling it right? Yeah. It just never came up. Okay. I was just trying to see how long it lasts. Okay, so an hour with
1
no
hour.
concentration. Okay, got it. Alright, perfect. Yeah, so it's casting tongues upon Chloe, okay?
Oh, it doesn't
You
look
guys-
like it's concentration.
It's not, yeah.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
Do you guys think Tree will look? Should I do this now, or do we wait?
Well, that's what I was thinking, because then they don't know that you're here, and we'd have a lit element of surprise if we need it.
but
That was
on
my
the
thought.
opposite
But
on the
but,
opposite side, having more people might make it look like more that we have a better chance of taking out this
True.
monsters.
Oh, true.
so you
Then
could
it
always
could
save
probably
it
We
Peter.
could
for when
save
we're
it until we're
inside,
done with these monsters,
and then go invisible.
and then yeah.
Okay.
Okay, might be good
So,
for emergencies.
Speaking of Cat giving you dirty looks, please take
How
over this
dare
drink.
you not move your drink? Yeah.
I will move this
This is
out
in
of
my
your
way.
so you can walk
Yeah.
to where you want to go. You're welcome, Cat. Yeah, so Brahizik leads you guys freely to these large double doors where you can see their arrow slits about 10 feet up on either side. You can hear Brahizik kind of start to yell towards the doorway, kind of looking towards the arrow slits. He's like shouting out, Brahizik, bring heroes! Heroes, help us destroy monsters from the forge. Look, lots of heroes. Powerful heroes. They beat up Brahizik. They kill Ertz.
I mean, that's
They
not necessary.
They strong. Ronak, open door. Let heroes in. Ronak? Ronak!
Oh no.
Then all of a sudden you hear this massive like clicking noise that rumbles the ground, and the doors begin to rumble and open inward revealing this darkness inside as the doors open. So I'm going to have these doors are unlocked, and now they are open to reveal inside. You can see that at first it looks completely pitch black, but then you can see there's this like dim blue light inside. And Brahizik's like, open doors, see? Told ya, Dutchkin. And Brahizik moves towards the doors.
I give everybody a hold on motion, and I'm gonna send my my clone in and like right behind him, just to make sure they don't attack right away.
Okay, sure.
Could I? It's dark in there, right? Like we can't see.
From this point, it's kind of like really bright outside here because it's like a bright kind of day. There's still that weird kind of like haze over the place.
Okay.
But you remember that like yellowish haze, yellowish green haze? It's still present, but it's not like blocking the brightness of the sun or anything like that. But it's kind of like one of those situations where it's bright out here and it looks, you're going into a mountain. You can tell there's light inside, but it's hard to like get your eyes to adjust being outside and compared to going in.
Oriana, can I get light on my coin?
Yes. You also have a
Oh no, Morningstar. That's true. Wait,
the Morning
I might need
too.
to hide the coin though.
Okay, I'll light the coin.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So you get the lit coin, and you're able to like see a little bit more brightly as you guys approach. Janzel's clone kind of walks up behind. Brahizik steps inside the doors.
And will
you
follow.
can. Janzel, Can Janzel like see
I can't
out of
see.
his clone?
No,
or,
I
okay.
cannot.
Okay.
I'm just telling the clone to move forward. I'm just using this as a bait, basically, to see if they attack someone else. As
you hear other goblin conversation from outside, but nothing seems to like be threatening. No, there's no attacks that come at your clone.
Okay.
It just seems to be conversation going back and forth. You can see Brahizik's like looking up and to the side, like kind of behind where the arrow slits would be, and is having some conversation, but is wondering why the rest of you are still standing outside. Doors open! Heroes, come in!
I will say that, or I'll just kind of like motion that we can move forward, since they didn't attack my clone. So.
Right. Yeah, and you guys can kind of freely move your tokens at will there. I am going to ask, who has like really good control of Roll20? Like who's like, I know that some people like sometimes their Roll20s are kind of shifty, so I want to make sure like, because I was going to give somebody control of Emmy's token.
Oh, I can do that.
You
Any of us
I can do it. Yeah.
Sure. Let me go ahead and I'll.
You want to do that? Shoot fighter, actually, Matthew.
Sure, I got it.
Okay.
Let me see if I can give you. Let me go to my journal and give you control of her character here, so that way you can kind of help me out with that, because I will definitely probably forget to move her around like I always do.
Also, just so y'all know, you have to go down the stairs on the left and right to get past this like a little blockade. To move your token down.
Oh, okay. Okay. I follow you now.
Yep.
See if you have access to that now, Matthew. The Emmy's token. Are you able to move it?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, as you guys walk in, I'm going to read you a little bit of box text so you can get an idea of like what you're looking at. So there was those two arrow slits. You guys see that the doors opened up, and inside you see that the dim blue light kind of bathes the outpost's humid interior as spiral staircases rise along the area's northern walls. So that's what these are on the sides as you guys walk in. To either side of you, there's a spiral staircase, and it leads to this platform up above the door where there's a couple goblins that were present up there. These were the guards that were looking out the arrow slits. So that's what that looks like as you guys walk in. They're kind of over your head, about 10 feet. You can hear the sounds of like clanging dishes deeper in behind another wall. Tree, as you're looking kind of around the corner, you can see that there's a blue tinted lava, it seems, that flows through like these geometric carvings that run along the walls. That's what's giving the room its light. Ooh. So, and it's also creating this like humid atmosphere from the heat of the actual lava that's running through these geometric carvings. 3 rectangular stone tables stretch the length of this room, along with several sets of stone benches. A handful of goblins sit at these tables, shoveling gritty white porridge into their mouths. On the side of the room, you can see a window that provides a view into the outpost kitchen. And Brahizik's kind of coming in with you guys. I brought heroes take care of monsters in the forge. They're going to take care of it for us. And you can see that some of the goblins are like, "Ooh, take care of monsters. Yes." And they all kind of like start to whisper each other. Some porridge is like falling out of their mouths and like splattering onto the tables and stuff as they're just like eating along.
Tree is going to look over at Jansel. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Derek.
No, bro.
Tree's going to look over at Jansel, just gesture to the sort of lava running through the recesses and go, "Ooh, look, lava lamp."
That is pretty cool.
That is
I'm gonna motion to our little goblin friend to lead the way to the forge.
Oh yeah. Brahizik kind of walks to the side here, side of the cafeteria here, as all the goblins are just like watching, just eating away at this, what looks to be like pretty nasty food. And
Why can't I get in the house?
You're not allowed
You have to go down the stairs.
Sideways.
You have to go down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, the way it's described in the module is kind of like they're above and you walk under like a bridge.
Okay.
I don't know why the
It's
map is adjusted wrong. Probably. I think
Yeah.
how they did the lighting layer in the map was wrong. But Brahizik moves down to here. I'm gonna shift ping you guys down to this left hand like bottom corner down here, and he is moving down this hallway, and you can see to the south there is a door here to the south. There's a door ahead of you, but the south door looks like it has all these like wooden planks on it that look like they have about probably 1,000 nails that they've driven through the wood into like the walls, like the concrete, like they've just driven a bunch of nails into the wall and barricaded this door. Here, the door to forge is here. This is it.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll just tell him to like move.
Yeah. He kind of awkwardly like stands there for a second and he starts like squeezing by you. It's a very small hallway and goes back into the cafeteria.
Ori, you want to give me some help to undo this barricade?
Sure. What do you need me to do? Just are we taking the wood off, or are we just?
Yeah, we're gonna take. Yeah, I guess we're gonna take this wood off.
Okay, sure.
So we're gonna, I guess, spend some time. I'll take one of my like hand axe. I'll hand her one of my hand axes and just.
Oh, I got a pickaxe.
Perfect.
Does that help at all? Okay.
I mean, that's probably better than a hand, to be honest.
Okay.
Pickaxe? Okay. Yeah.
Can I just take a quick look at the door? Did they even manage to barricade it, or did they just like nail it and it opens to the inside?
Oh yeah.
You don't even have to make a roll for this. It looks like to you that it opens to the inside. But they put a lot of wooden beams up. So even if the door did get open, something would have to like bash through these barricades to even like get out. But they don't look like they're in there well.
Okay.
Yeah, so me and Oriana will just take these
Take
planks
out.
down.
Okay. One of you can make a strength athletics check with advantage, or you can both make a roll.
You want to make
to
it with
you.
advantage?
I can if you want.
Go for it.
Alrighty.
You guys can hear behind you as you're starting that. You hear the sounds of silverware hitting stone tables, and you hear heroes, 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 heroes. And it starts to grow as the goblins in the mess hall are starting to chant, heroes, 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 kill the monsters! Then you see a bowl of porridge just goes flying in the air and just sprays all over the cafeteria.
How can you eat them? They're so cute.
So a cow, but we still eat steak.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
The shade.
They did kidnap the kid's mother.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But they're chanting for us now.
They're cute because they're dumb, but they're evil.
They're cute because
They're cute. I wanted to mention another intriguing thing to you guys. When you guys walked in here and saw all these goblins, not all of them have elongated skulls.
Oh, so there's a mix.
There's a mix. So as you guys are kind of walking in, you're almost like either they're two different groups that are combined together, or some are just different than others. So I just wanted to point that out because I know you guys had that disparity in Phandelver where you saw some that were
Right.
kind of looking different from each other. So I wanted to make sure
Could
I clarified.
Ask one of them what type of attacks these creatures do? Like how do they attack? How do they fight? Do any of them know?
As you're kind of asking the ones in the cafeteria, they don't seem to know. They do tell you the story of the one that removed one of the goblin's heads.
So strong.
Scary, strong.
Okay. No magic?
They kind of shrug.
Okay.
That was a 21 for athletics, Michael.
21 for athletics. These nails are not in there very well. Probably the reason the barricades have worked is because probably nothing has tried to get out. So you're able to kind of just take the pickaxe that Oriana gives you, and you're just like basically just pulling these boards off with ease. And you eventually get to the last board and pop the last board off.
Awesome. I'll open the door and see what's going on here.
Go ahead and unlock the door, and you can go ahead and open it. And as you look in, I'll go ahead and read you guys some box text. Floor to ceiling, glass windows overlook a churning lava sea. 3 large blackened anvils stand in a row, and unfinished pieces of weaponry and armor litter the entire room. Above is a stationary conveyor of buckets. They cast these ominous shadows because of the blue light coming through the glass from the lava sea. And they cast these shadows onto the floor. Standing in each of the anvils, what appears to be 2 ashen husks of gray-skinned dwarf. All 6 of them pantomiming metalwork in eerie synchronization. They all turn towards you and brandish sharp chunks of what looks to be black gemstone rock. With gasping, angry cries, the figures begin to slowly and then more rapidly surge toward you. I need everyone to click on your tokens, and I need you to roll initiative for me, please. And I'm going to zoom in. I don't know if I have a big picture of these guys, but this is what this token looks like.
Not really.
Pretty.
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and add these folks to the initiative order as well. So let's see if I can group in these guys. Perfect. Ooh, I got an 20.
I don't. No, Chloe, no.
You have your reroll, technically.
Technically, you got your rerolls.
I rolled a 6.
You guys have
You got
your
the
reroll heroic inspiration. You can use it on initiative if you like to. Plus, you guys have a ton of chat rewards.
I'm scared of the mind flayers, and I want to keep it.
Or you can use one of the rerolls from the player rerolls we have. We have 7 of them.
I enjoy suffering.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes I like it when I do bad because then it makes it interesting.
Change our music here. And get us all in our initiative order. Wow, Tree, my goodness. Tree goes 3 times before anybody else.
Oh my god.
Tree, it definitely sounds like Janzel has opened up this room to something beyond. What would you like to do?
Okay, so squeezing by everybody is difficult terrain, right?
Oh, you guys just got a D8 inspiration too in chat, so just remember.
Thank you.
Chat is trying to help
Thank
you
you.
out. Thanks, Dogs for Life. You guys are up to 6 of those.
Ooh,
Oh, and
thank
then
you.
there's a player reroll coming in too. Oh no, Shannon is on a spree.
And Probo.
Love
There's
you,
a-
Shannon.
Oh, I think
Oh,
Shots for love.
she's boosting you guys
She's
up
popping
in.
off.
So you guys are up to 8 player rerolls as this battle ensues. What are you doing there, Tree?
Is it difficult terrain to run through my party?
Not anymore. Not in the new rules.
Okay.
They move out of your way
5,
willingly.
10, 15. Okay, so I had 20 feet to get to here.
You just still can't
How-
end your turn in the same space as another player.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're gonna take some take a couple shots at the guy closest to us
All right, you got it.
with my. Oh, there it is. With my new bow. Well, first one's an 18,
18 will hit.
and second one's a 22.
Absolutely.
Okay, so first shot is 12 piercing and 6 poison,
Okay. 12
and
piercing and 6 poison.
we're gonna bump it, and we're gonna add a dreadful strike to it. So that's also gonna do 10 psychic.
10
Wow.
psychic damage. My goodness. I will tell you, when you strike this target, you definitely don't think your enhancements with the poison did as much as you would have hoped.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like poison. It does seem like it has effect, but not as much as you would think. Definitely resistant to poison.
And then second shot is 6 piercing and 4 poison. Wow.
Gotcha. Yeah, so 2
And
arrows
he-
strike into this creature.
And its speed is slowed by 10 feet.
Slowed by 10. You got it.
And how high up are these? You said there's these buckets hanging.
Yeah.
How high up are they?
Let me double check. I believe it says they are. I thought it said. It says if you. 20 feet high.
Okay.
It
To
says.
the bottom of it or to the top of it? I'm just trying to figure out if I can climb up it easy.
There is. Let's see. The buckets. Moving buckets. Attempting to climb up and ride the moving buckets requires a acrobatics check or fall 20 feet to the forge floor. The forge has a tall step ladder used to access the bucket's contents. So I would say the step ladder is probably more kind of like in the middle of the room over here.
Okay, can you ping for me?
Yeah, I would say probably the
I may be
step
able to
ladder
get to it.
somewhere around here.
Okay.
It doesn't
20.
show it on the map, but I would say it's probably more closer to where the forges are.
Okay, perfect. So that's my full movement there. So I'm going to use my feet line agility to double it.
Yeah.
Try to another 15, 20, 30. So I get right back to where I am, but now 20 feet up on that little
On the conveyor? Okay.
on the
You got
conveyor
it.
belt.
You got it.
Right.
Perfect.
But I'm going to use the wings that I use for flying, just to show that I'm on a different level.
Sure, you got it. Absolutely. Thanks for doing that. That'll help us out. Okay, end of turn?
That'll end the turn.
Okay, got it. This second one gets to go first out of their group. And it holds out this strange, like, black gem and is pointing it towards you. Tree, up there in the top, seeing that you're coming into the room. And it's going to fire 2 necrotic shards towards you, as it's also a ranged attack. So here's the first. A 26 to hit.
Ow!
You take 5 necrotic damage, and you have disadvantage on the next attack roll you make.
That's not nice.
And it makes a second attack against you. A 24 to hit.
That'll hit you. I'm sorry, my head just went blank. What was the first damage?
First was 5 necrotic. The second
Okay.
one is 10 necrotic. So a total of 15 necrotic damage. And these don't stack, so you just have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. You're feeling the impact as this strange, eerie green light like zaps out of this black stone and makes 2 impacts against you as you're trying to balance yourself on this conveyor. I'm intrigued. Make an acrobatics check. Or let's call it a dexterity saving throw.
So I didn't realize this. Real quick.
Yeah.
Can we back up? I actually get a third attack, apparently.
That's
got a
what
third
I
attack?
play with. Red Ambusher, right?
Let me...
Are you sure you're not looking at the 2 different? Are you
Oh, is
using the
that
updated
only
rule
5e?
set, Matthew?
Is that only 5e?
Yeah.
I have no clue. That's why I'm curious if it might be something that
Yeah,
it's
okay.
different between editions.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's different. So this one, start of the turn, my speed is increased by 10 feet.
Okay.
Once per turn, when I attack a creature, I can do the 2d6 from the Dread Ambusher.
Oh,
With the
okay. You get
pepper
Dread
strike.
Ambusher. Okay.
And then the initiative gets a bonus. So yeah, it doesn't look like I
Okay.
have the extra attack.
Sorry about that. Didn't want to interrupt. I just
No,
remember that
You're
from
good.
playing.
Sure. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, Tree.
okay.
Oh,
26.
You're fine. Your claws dig into the conveyor just fine. You're not going anywhere. Okay, that's the end. Actually, it's just going to lurch forward a little bit and end its turn. Bring us to Chloe.
Oh boy. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't think I can. Well, no, actually it works. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to step just on the other side of Janzel.
Yeah, you walked into a room and there's a bunch of beds and cots and there's a bunch of sleeping goblins in there.
Well, they're about to be rudely woken. I guess as a bonus action, I will. Who's next? I guess technically Emmy is next. And then Ori. So I'll inspire Ori
Okay.
first. You get a D8.
Thank you.
And for the moment, because I don't know how. I saw them cast Necrotic, right? Or maybe not. I guess
You
I wouldn't
probably
have saw
didn't.
that.
You wouldn't have seen that, yeah.
Okay, well, because I have to move through my party and I can't end like in the space because I am not going in there yet, I'm gonna just throw out my wand and do a magic missile.
Oh, okay.
As I'm like running past the door, I kind of just like
You point them on and
Freak.
just
point the wand.
let them go. Okay.
I guess it would be number 1. That's the one
Just-
I see the best.
Yep. Yeah, you can cast. Do you want to cast all of them towards them? Are you just doing 3 bolts? Or are you going to
Let me double
upcharge?
That's a good question. Let me pull up the item. I'm just gonna do. Yeah, it's just better to just do 1 charge. I get more bang for my buck that way. So
Okay.
I'll just
Sure.
do 1. So three missiles.
And they're all going to the same one?
Yeah, I might as well
Yes.
take them
I
down.
think it's 1d4 plus 1, I think is still what it is
Yes.
for each start? Okay.
Yep.
Sure,
So
yeah, you don't even
1.
have to roll to hit, they just hit.
2,
5.
Wow.
3.
13 force damage. It's all 3 darts smack into that terrible undead dwarven creature. It stumbles a little bit, and you can see that it's very badly damaged, but it's still standing.
Okay.
Anything else, Chloe, or is that it?
I think that's everything.
Gotcha. All right. The first one, who's very badly damaged, is going to slowly start creeping its way towards this Janzel character who's in the room, and is also going to range Necrotic Shard. That one. A 22 to hit.
That hits.
That hits 9 points of necrotic damage. Is that the actual Janzel, or is that your duplicate?
Yes, it would have been.
Okay, so
He was the one at the door.
9 necrotic, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll, Janzel.
Okay.
It's going to make its second attack against you. This one's only a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That hits as well, so you take an additional 9 necrotic damage, Janzel, from both of these eerie green...
Wait. Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Cutting words.
Cutting words.
On the second word.
Okay.
Hang on. Let's see.
I mean, my AC 16, so it would.
Well, minus is by 7, so 16 minus 7 is 11 or 9. Wait, 10? I can't math.
Is it minus damage or minus the hit chance?
Minus to hit.
Oh, yes. Yeah. As long as you roll a 1.
So with cutting words, it would cause that one to miss. So yeah, you can add 9 points back, Janzel, as the cutting words distracts this creature for just a second as this green energy goes over your shoulder and smashes into the wall behind you. That ends its turn, bringing us to number 6. One in the back. Let me check their speed. I think they're slow. Not too slow. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to stop right there. Seeing tree above is going to fire 2 more at tree. 17 to hit.
That'll miss.
That'll miss. So you're able to dodge that one. The second one flying at you, only a 15. So both of these, the second one kind of hits the conveyor and deflects away from you. Emmy gets to go. What do you guys think Emmy would do in this situation?
Run in and attack.
Charge, yeah.
So her movement
Stab!
I cast stab.
That's right. Oh
So
yeah,
her
she can
movement
definitely
can
get into
get right up
range.
here.
Yeah. Does somebody have access to her character sheet, or should I go ahead and roll?
You should roll.
I've already pulled it up.
Oh, so you got access to it? Okay.
Yeah, I found it under in the campaign.
Perfect.
I don't know if it's going to roll through. So she typically does what? It's short sword and then scimitar, right?
Yeah, usually. I think that's her routine. Or 2 short swords and scimitar with the bonus action attack.
Okay.
That scimitar has the nick property, and I always forget how to use that.
It just happens when you hit with it. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so is this gonna... Oh no, I can't roll it. I can see it. Oh, no, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes. 18 is going to hit.
Okay. That's 8 piercing from her first attack.
Got it. She's
Her
carving
next
away
one
at this creature.
She'll have advantage on it.
Indeed.
It's at 26.
Indeed, yes. 9. It is
9.
still standing, but it's barely holding itself together.
And then, y'all think she'd bonus action scimitar?
Yeah.
Is it bonus? Wait.
She gets 2 attacks. She gets 2 attacks. She's just a fighter at level 5.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah, so
short
basically
sword,
she's
then
at-
scimitar.
at-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action scimitar, yep.
The 20.
Indeed.
And that's 6 slashing.
6 slashing. She carves this thing into pieces, and it crumbles to the floor. One of them is down. That brings us to Oriana.
I will come in the doorway, see what's transpiring, come in a little more. 3, Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'd probably run up to around where Emmy is, and I would like to just cast a Sacred Flame. Are any of them hurt yet?
It doesn't appear to you. I mean, it's hard to tell because they're undead and their flesh is rotting away.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so the one
but
closest.
doesn't appear that any arrows are stuck in any of them or anything like that.
Alright. Well, Feral Ash-Rite 2, it looks like, is the first one, so I will cast a Sacred Flame on them.
Alright, that's dexterity save, I believe.
Yes.
17.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, save.
Save, alright. So it's able to jump out of the way of this terrible radiant
Not
flame.
fun, not fun. Okay, I guess it's my turn for now.
Alright. Ashen White 4 is gonna make its way. 5, 10, 15. It goes right up to Oriana. It has this glowing necrotic shard in its hand. It's gonna try to stab you with it, Oriana. 10 is going to deflect off of your armor. The second one is only an 11, so you're able to kind of deflect these as it tries to come at you. Janzel brings up to you next.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move in, and I'm also going to move my Echo. Like, I'm going to tell it to move with me, so we can both move 30 feet.
Okay.
So we're both just going to move right here.
Kind of weird. If you look away, it's kind of like having deja vu. Like if you look away for a second, it's like, wait, I just saw Janzel walk by, and then Janzel walks by again.
And then the actual me is the one that moved up even further. So
okay. The
one right next to the tree is the clone.
Got it.
I will attack the one that's in between, so number 2. I'm gonna attack it twice.
Go for it.
Oh wait, this is supposed to be a disadvantage.
Yep, your first attack roll is going to be disadvantage. 10.
So, 10. I will go ahead and use one of our dice.
Yeah, go for it, because it's going to miss.
Have so many.
Well, you also get a reroll, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't want to.
yeah.
I don't want to.
Oh, I see.
That. I will use an 8. So let's just see what we
using
get
a
from
D8. You got it. D8 being used.
So 17.
Wow, look at you. That's going to turn it into a hit. Thank you, chat.
Perfect.
You're ruining my evil plans, chat.
I will use Savage Attacker to re-roll that 1 though on the attack damage, and I rolled another 1.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh,
So
no.
5 bludgeoning on that first hit.
5 bludgeoning from the impact. Yeah, you punch it.
We will then go ahead and attack it again. And roll the. Are you kidding me?
A 9? Oh.
I rolled a 2 plus 7.
D8.
I don't want to use another one.
D8. D10.
Fine.
You hear Oriana
I will use-
chanting
I'll
over
use
there
it.
while she's blocking attacks.
I'll use the D10.
D10.
So,
There you go.
16.
16 just hits.
Alright, cool. 4, so 8 bludgeoning damage. Oh. I will grapple also on this one. I forgot to do on the first one. So
Okay,
he has to make a athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics? We'll do athletics. 15.
That's my DC. So I do not grapple.
I'm not able to grab a hold of this creature. You grab a hold of it and you kind of rip some of this like rotted armor off of it instead.
All right, so Michael, I have a question for you because I've never known the answer to this. Since I'm not wielding weapons, but unarmed attacks are considered weapons, can I make an unarmed attack as a bonus action since I haven't used the bonus action this round? Because it's like dual wielding. I just wouldn't add my modifier, right, to it? I don't know how that works with fighting with your hands.
I thought it was based off of the weapon's property. Like light weapon property. Like you have to have a light weapon in your offhand.
Okay.
But
Well,
then again, your fist isn't technically a weapon. Or if it's considered a weapon.
Your unarmed attacks are considered, they're considered weapons. Like
Is your pistol light weapon?
Yeah. That's yeah.
Funny.
It doesn't
Unarmed
have
isn't
like
technically
on
light,
D&D
but I mean,
Beyond the fighting style. Unarmed fighting doesn't have.
Igpa in chat,
light.
you are right. Let's do this. Yeah, a fist. I mean, come on. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay, cool. Well, then I will
It's
make
like
a bonus action.
A light
attack.
weapon. You're
Like
not
a
holding
monk.
anything. Of course it's light.
Like a monk.
I just won't add the extra 4 damage to the roll if I hit.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah, you.
Another 2. I'm just done. End my turn.
You're done? Okay.
Aw.
You don't
I
want
rolled
to spend
another 2.
another.
This
You
is-
got
Nope.
plenty.
Nope, I'm done with this round.
Okay.
He's had enough.
I'm
Is that
done with
enough?
the round.
You got- Okay, that brings us to Ashen White number 3, who is actually right in front of you, Janzel, and is going to try to stab you twice with a necrotic shard. First one is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 6 necrotic, and your next attack has disadvantage.
Which one is this again? Sorry.
This is the one right next to you, right here.
Okay, gotcha. I was just making sure he was just hitting me and not the.
Yeah, he was.
And how much damage was that?
6 necrotic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack. And here's the second attack. It comes at you, 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That's 9 necrotic damage.
All right.
This thing is just like stabbing you with this glowing energy shard, just like stabbing into your flesh. Charlet, you're finally up. What do you do?
Charlet will use her movement, of course, to saunter in to the room, late to the party. Just kind of lean up on the door and be like, "Don't worry, everybody, don't worry. Your hero has arrived." And let's see if I move 15 feet to get in. That's 20, 25, 30. Yeah, sure, I can go here. And then Ashen White number 4 is gonna get the business.
Oh yeah, Ashen White 4 is going to get the business. That's right.
Yeah. Short sword attack, and then a rapier attack.
Hold on, do your short sword first, because I'm going to tell you that 15
Ooh,
is going to
15.
miss.
Oh, okay, then wait, let me check something. Do I still get to do the...
But you can use chat
Roll,
rewards.
use a proficiency bonus or something.
Hey, let me check something really
Proficiency
quick.
bonus will get you there.
Yeah.
Wait, what extra attack? Let me check something else too with my abilities. For that creature, okay. Yeah, I'll use a chat reward. Let's use. Oh, what do we got? It takes like
Probably
a
the
16 to hit, right?
Yeah, the Pro Bowl
Yeah,
will
so
get you there.
just Probo will get you there.
Yeah, I'll use one of those.
And with a Pro Bow spent, you turn it into a hit.
Okay, huzzah! And I
So
get
you
sneak
can-
attack because they're right there.
You do, absolutely.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
And then-
Nice.
And then rapier
20
attack.
damage. God, that's a hard hit right there.
Yeah.
This
And
has
that's my rapier
There you
attack.
go.
this has advantage.
Oh no.
Doesn't short sword have
I'm-
Vex? Oh, you don't have it on short sword.
She doesn't have it on her short sword. She has.
Yeah,
it on-
I don't have
You
my
got it.
short sword. I'm doing it on my rapier, so that way at my next turn I can use the advantage.
Perfect. You got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Rapier 22 still gonna hit.
I don't know if I don't think I get the sneak
7.
attack.
Yeah, you get the 7 piercing. Yep.
I think I actually do. I just get the 4 because it takes
Oh,
away
yeah.
my thingy.
You're
Yeah, so I
right,
just
yeah.
do 4 damage on that
4
one.
damage on that one.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a second attack or bonus attack?
It's the second attack
well,
because like the
That's
with
just
my
still a health
ability.
No, she doesn't. She's a rogue. She doesn't have
Ah,
extra
yeah.
attacks.
okay.
Yeah,
But
with the ability that I
double
have, I
check-
don't have my modifier.
Double check to make sure that one of your feats doesn't. You don't have like the 2 weapon fighting feat, do you?
Yeah, you don't have the
I don't think she
dual
does.
feet or whatever.
I don't
Hang
think she
on.
does
Oh my
either,
god,
but
I just closed up my
I don't
character
remember.
sheet. I'm gonna punch myself in the face.
Don't
No, don't do that.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me read the rules for enhanced dual wielding. Laxitude. You don't add your ability modifier to the extra attack's damage unless that modifier is negative.
Yeah, you strike it with these 2 major impacts, but it's still holding itself together. It's got these things are kind of hardy.
That's cool. I'm now going to dip out with my fancy footwork, so it can't get me, and it doesn't get an opportunity attack because of my abilities. So,
You're right. You just kind of
Yeah.
cartwheels out of the way.
I'm like,
Nothing to see here.
I'm like, your hero has arrived, and then as soon as I make my attacks, I'm like, and now I'm gone.
Now I'm
That's
gone.
the problem.
Fantastic. End of turn, Charlie?
Yep, end of turn.
You got it. So the last one to go is this guy in the very back. He's going to start looming forward. Gets right up next to Janzel here. He's going to make 2 attacks against Janzel with a necrotic shard. Only a 9 this time, so misses terribly.
That misses, yep.
Second one is only an 11, so 2 swipes. Miss. Bringing us back to the top of the round with Tree up in the buckets.
Okay. How bad is Janzel looking right now?
I mean, he's not looking the best, but...
I got him. I got a healing word for him.
Okay. And Tree's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just running along the conveyor down this way.
You mean the catwalk?
Oh!
How did I miss that?
Well done.
Oh.
Sarah, do you still have your heroic inspiration?
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's a shame.
I'll
I was
keep
going to
that.
give you another one.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're gonna take 2 shots at number 6 because he messed with me. Okay, first one has disadvantage.
Yep.
That's a 14.
14 will miss. You have chat rewards.
Yeah, let's
Pro-
add a probo.
For chat rewards turns it into a hit.
Okay, so it is 11 piercing, 2 poison,
You got it.
and is that a bonus action? Oh, okay, so we're gonna do another dreadful strike with that hit.
Okay.
That is another 7 psychic.
7 psychic damage pouring into this terrible undead dwarf with gems glowing out of its flesh.
Second shot is dirty 20.
Yes. Another arrow.
That's 13 piercing, 3 poison.
It looks bloodied.
And bonus action, I need a dexterity saving throw.
You got it. Dex save coming up. That's a 13.
Really? It fails.
Oh no.
Oh, so it takes 1 piercing damage, and I
Okay.
actually also need one from number 2 right here.
Saving throw?
Yep.
All right. 15.
That'll succeed.
Okay. What was that? What were you doing with that ability?
So as the arrow hits, the arrow shot erupts into a shower of thorn.
Oh,
Within 5 feet.
yeah. So just thorns just like spray everywhere from this, and
Yep.
that's awesome.
So actually, let me rephrase this. On a failed save, it takes 1 damage, or half that much on a successful. So I think number 2 still takes 1 damage. I
wow.
don't know how you
Yeah.
half 1.
Yeah, I would say it still take 1. Yeah. 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 So thorns like start sticking into the side of its flesh. Excellent. Anything else?
How far? So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I think that's as far as I can get. Yeah. So I'm right. Does it use movement if I drop prone?
I think you can drop prone at any time.
I'm going to lay flat down on the catwalk to try to minimize the.
Are you loafing? Are you
Yeah,
loafing?
loafing.
Cat loaf?
Just a little cat tail just like flicking back and forth up there.
Yep. Give him that to aim at, not the rest of my body.
That's right. New mission for you, Matthew, on our soundboard. What's that song about? Is it Right Said Fred who did the I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt?
Yes.
About the catwalk. We need a sound clip of that going forward.
That literally
Yes,
just makes me
please.
think of Puss in Boots.
It's 100% where we're going. Yep.
That's where this is going. Okay, so bringing us to our next initiative, we have this guy standing right next to the clone of Janzel is going to try to attack the clone of Janzel. I don't know exactly how this works, but it rolls.
He has an AC of 17.
It rolls a 12, so misses the clone. Going to attack again. Only a 13, so misses both times. So still convinced that this is a legitimate contender fighting against it. Chloe, it's back to you.
Oh, it is. It's not an illusion.
Right, I got you.
Bonus action. Oh,
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. Bonus action, healing ward to Janzel at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Pass that. So you get 11 back.
Oh, Janzel, 11 hit points back as your wounds begin to close.
Thank you.
And because the one that's been hitting him is the one that's like full on, I can see him, no problem at all. I'm gonna do another magic missile.
Is it number 5?
Oh, actually, no, I don't think I can because it's technically a leveled spell.
Yep.
So I will do.
Oh, yeah.
Is it out of the wand?
The magic missile is out of the wand, yes, but I think because I used a bonus action leveled spell, I probably can't use an action leveled spell again.
Even if it's from a magic item?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how that works either.
That's a good question. Because they changed they added like magic action to the rules. Let me see if I can pull that up. I think it's in the player's handbook.
Yeah, because like I don't have magic missile unless it's through the wand. That's the only way I can cast it.
Magic action. Cast a spell, use a magic item, or use a magical feature. But you already cast this spell.
I cast, bonus action healing word, which is 2nd level, at 2nd level.
Yeah, I would say you probably couldn't use it on this turn.
That's fine. I'll try to do a chill touch instead then and see what happens.
Sure, cantrip chill touch would work, yes.
Okay, let's see what happens.
That would definitely
Nope.
Oh!
Nope.
Why are you rolling those ones?
Just having a bad day, Michael. I had a nightmare. I'm not on my A game.
You guys do have 8-player rerolls.
Yeah.
If you'd like to
And you
use
know what? Chat was like harassing us for not doing our heroic reroll that you gave us, so why not? Let's see what happens. I'll use my reroll that you gave us earlier. Nope. I don't think so.
Unfortunately, the hand is not able to grasp onto this terrible undead dwarf.
Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. I think that's my turn because I can't inspire because I use my bonus action. And I'm not moving. I'm staying right where I'm at.
Right there. Some of the goblins in there are starting to wake up and like rub their eyes and yawn as all this is taking place. That brings us to number 6. Number 6 is going to kind of move a little bit closer to where Tree is and is going to fire 2 necrotic shards up at him with disadvantage because he is prone above. So here's the first necrotic shard. That's a 15. I believe that misses.
That'll miss, yep.
And the second one is also a 15, so that will also miss, as these shards just go deflecting off of the conveyor above. Emmy is next to go.
Do we think she would just keep hacking at the one right in front
Yeah.
of her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the same order. We'll do 2 short swords and a scimitar.
Oh!
Good job!
Critical
Welcome,
Emmy.
hit!
Good
Critical
job, imitation.
hit! That's... Oh, look at that. 11 points of
Yeah.
damage on a crit.
What? Literally rolled a 1 and a 6.
Yeah, I was...
But she gets advantage on the next one.
Advantage on this next one. 25 hits.
25.
For another 5
That's another
damage.
5.
Definitely looks bloodied now.
And her bonus action, she gets advantage on that. Oh wait, can Vex happen on each attack?
Yes.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
so.
Good.
14, the highest one, is gonna miss unless some chat rewards
Oh.
are spent.
Never mind, she didn't have advantage on the second hit. She still rolled a 25 first, that's still a hit. She does not seem to have mastery on her short sword right now.
Oh.
Wait, there it is.
She does.
It was further down. I was looking
Okay.
higher up
Yeah.
the other one.
I was gonna say it's rolling like she does. Yeah.
On your next attacks, yeah. So that's a 14.
14 is gonna miss.
Do we burn a probo for?
Yeah,
Really
give it
should,
to her.
Yeah.
She would want it.
Got plenty of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
we'll
she
give
would
her
want
another
it.
probo.
And that will turn it into a hit. You can roll that damage.
So that is going to be 2 points of damage if she doesn't get the modifier in
I think she does on hers because she took a feat that lets her get it, I think.
Yeah, does she have the dual wielding feat?
I think she
Dual
has
wielder?
the dual wielder feat.
I should know. But she has it all in her little notebook now that she lost, so
Yeah.
I forget what I went over her with her. You know, like I had one in my little notebook.
I was
And then
pretty
no one
sure
will
when
ever
she
know.
reformatted her character, she did the
Yeah.
dual wielder because,
Oh, it's 2-weapon fighting.
yep, so she has
Okay.
the whole
Yeah,
6 damage there. Yep.
Yeah.
So this one's definitely looking like it's hurting, but it's still in the fight.
Oof.
I'm guessing Emmy would probably stay in that combat.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oriana,
Too
that
bad.
brings us up to you.
Pretty sure.
How's
Good
Genzo looking still?
I mean, he's looking all right. I mean, he's still hurt, but
What about a level 1
sure,
healing word to you? Would that
sure.
be helpful?
Yeah. If you want to do that, sure. It would help.
8.
8 points. Back to Janzel.
Thank you.
And then I will
this
try to...
surely feels better than getting stuck with powerful necrotic shards.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes.
Do you know what it's like? I'm a Tempest cleric, so it's like when you get that little prickle of electricity over your skin. Kind of feel like that kind of stabbing on your...
Oh, that's cool.
I love that.
So-
That's awesome.
I'm going to try to strike with this new big sword I have. Talon.
Okay. Talon, yeah, okay.
Is a 16?
16 just hits.
Wait, no, 13. Sorry, 13. Crap.
Oh, you don't have advantage on it?
No, I don't have
Okay.
it.
Yeah, it would be a 13.
Oh,
but
I have Bardic Inspiration. I bought a Bardic Inspiration.
you do?
Can I roll that?
Yeah.
Yeah. D8.
It's a D8, and that's going to be enough. You turn it into a hit. Roll that damage up.
And that is just 11.
Wow.
Slashing.
11 slashing. It's still up.
Okay. Bummer. I'm still there. I'm not moving.
You probably carve through it and probably take like part of its arm off. It just falls down to the ground.
Ugh.
All right, end turn.
Mhm.
Okay, number 4 is the one standing right in front of you, Oriana. It's gonna make its attacks against you, Oriana. You're the last one
Yeah.
to swing at it. Necrotic Shard melee coming at you with a 21.
Ooh, that'll hit.
That hits. 6 necrotic, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll. It will swing the shard again. 22.
Yeah.
What's
that's
what's your
obvious.
what's your AC, honey? Just double checking.
Oh, it's 18.
Your AC is 18.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and cutting words this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
You need a 5 or better.
Oof. Okay. Come on, D&D Beyond. No, didn't do it. Sorry, I tried.
You tried.
You know,
But you take 5 additional necrotic damage.
I get to do a thing, too. As a reaction, I never do this. Reaction, I can take a, called Wrath of the Storm. I can use my reaction to cause the character to make a creature make a dex save.
Dex saving throw. You got it. Coming right up. Dexterity save is a 5.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2d8, lightning damage. Or
Lightning
thunder
damage? Oh, thunder.
Yeah, we'll do thunder.
So as the thunder cracks, this thing falls to pieces, and parts of
Holy
it just
crap.
go flying across the room as you destroy
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
This necrotic shard is still like halfway stuck in your skin, and you can feel this weird numbing sensation of it as it's
Yeah.
like, and you as you like pull it out.
Yeah.
But that one is dead.
Cool.
Well, Well done. Anything else?
That was a reaction I never used, so that's
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So technically, Jansel's up next.
All right. I will snap my fingers, and I'm gonna swap places with my clone, so that way he's surrounded by the 3 people and not me.
that's cool.
Good thinking.
That takes my bonus action to do that.
Gotcha.
But then I'm still gonna attack the thing that's like right in between me and the clone.
Yeah, looks like number 2. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack twice. The first one is with disadvantage still.
Yes, first one disadvantage.
I will re-roll. I will use my inspiration to re-roll. Do I re-roll with disadvantage? I'm assuming I re-roll the whole roll, right?
Yeah, it's a re-roll the whole roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
18.
Much better. Yes, that hits.
Okay. That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning.
On that
you got
one.
it.
My second attack. Oh, I'm gonna grapple first.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, natural 20. Oh, he has to make a save or a check,
grapple.
right?
Yeah, he has to make a DC 15.
14. You got him grappled.
Okay. Well, I don't necessarily need a roll advantage.
Yep,
but
because you got
the
crit.
natural 20.
Yep, you can roll that crit damage. See what you got.
So
12.
12.
Yep,
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
As you got him in a headlock and you're just like smashing. Part of like the gemstone that is like stuck in the side of his head like cracks and falls to the ground and shatters to pieces.
And then as a part of my action, I will use one of my Unleash Incarnations, which lets me attack with my clone also.
Oh, okay.
As part of the action. So he is also going to turn and attack this thing and like hit it in its stomach as I'm holding it.
You got it.
Which he is grappled, so technically it would be an advantage.
Well, is it restrained for advantage? Is
The
he
new
grappled?
New grapple rules, I'm pretty sure gives advantage
Does
on attacks.
No,
Maybe it
I
doesn't.
don't think.
No,
grapple
never. No,
does.
that's just.
I think
okay,
it
never
still
mind.
technically has to be restrained, I believe.
Yeah, they have disadvantage. I was misremembering.
Gotcha.
I
That's
will
11.
use another resource thing though. We
Yep.
have the most of. Looks like D8s. I'm gonna use a D8.
Got, yeah, you got some D8s.
So 17.
17 hits. Look at that.
Awesome.
You got chat rewards have been helping you guys tremendously tonight.
Yeah.
And that is 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning damage. Yep, definitely bloodied.
Cool.
It's still in the fight as you got it grappled in a headlock. Terrible smell coming from this rotten flesh that you're holding in your arms, Jansel.
Cool. And that will end my turn.
Okay. Number 3 gets to go. That's the one in front of your clone, and it's going to attack your clone twice. Necrotic Shard. A 21 to hit.
That hits. And it disappears.
And it
Still has 1 HP.
disappears. And it kind of like wonders where its target went. And because it doesn't have much of a mind, it's just going to lumber forward and make its second attack against you, Jansel.
Mhm.
Only a 9, so it misses. As you're
That misses.
holding, you're kind of like blocking these attacks with the other one that you're grappling. That ends its turn, bringing us back to Charlet.
Sorry, I was muted. Okie dokie. I am going to move about 30 feet over here to Mr. Jansel, to the, what is it? The
Number
number
two?
2.
You got it.
Yeah. And I will make 2 attacks. The first one will be with advantage because of my Vex property from my roof here at my last turn.
Well, it has to be the
Short-
same target to get the Vex property advantage.
What? No!
Yeah, it has to be on the same
Um,
creature to get the advantage. This is a different creature that you attacked.
The other creature
Proficiency
died, I
with
think.
sword sort of allows to add your proficiency bonus to. Oh wait, hang on.
It says
That's
like
not-
that creature in the description.
Okay. Okay. All right then. Then I guess it's not. Well, it is. Well, It's sneak attack, but whatever. Okay, anyway, it's
If
sneak
you hit
attack,
a
not
creature with a rapier, you deal damage to the creature. You have advantage on the next attack on that creature before the end of the next turn. So this is a different guy you're attacking.
I believe you.
Yep.
Alrighty. It's
Short
a
sword?
17 then.
That hits.
Yeah. Cool. Sneak attack because Janzel's right there.
15 damage as you're stabbing it now. This Janzel's holding on to it. It's still up, but it's looking pretty bad.
I will now hit it again with my rapier.
That hits.
That's 25. It's just a 2 for the
points
damage.
Of damage. Got it. Yeah, this thing's barely holding itself together, but it is still grappled by Janzel.
Alright, and then I'm gonna tippy tap away. Back over this way.
Very good.
No opportunity attack because
So Janzel's just like turning this thing around, and then Charlie rushes up and goes, "Cha-cha!" jabs it in the chest a couple times, and then like bounces back out.
yeah.
Very good.
And there ends my turn.
I picture Emmy as she comes running back over going, yeah, that's the way you do, yeah.
Yes. Stab! Stab! Number 5 is over here. Is going to lumber forward towards Oriana. It's going to make 2 shard attacks against Oriana. The first one is a 21 to hit.
Okay.
7 necrotic damage. And the second one, only a 16. I think you block that one.
I do block that one.
Yep. So you do take 7 necrotic, and if you already and you would have disadvantage on your next attack if you already didn't have that set. Okay.
All right.
Which brings us to the top of the next round with Tree, who's laying comfortably up on the conveyor.
Okay, so we're going to use half my movement to stand back up.
You got it?
And 5, 10, 15. And we're going to take...
I will say, Tree, when you walk by there, you can see that the conveyor goes into the side of the mountain where there's more of like, this is the mines, and you can see like a roller coaster starts to rapidly start to go downwards.
Okay. Well, I'm out of movement, so I'm staying where I am. So we're gonna take a couple of shots at the one that Janzel has grabbed. Actually. Yeah, we're going to take a shot at that one.
Okay.
Janzel's got some folks around him. Try to help out.
Janzel, hold on tight.
Okay, 22.
Yes, indeed.
That's a 10 piercing and 1 poison.
And that kills it.
Yeah.
As it goes limp in Janzel's arms, and Janzel just drops it to the ground.
Okay, and then we'll take another shot at the one that's been shooting at me, number 6.
You got it.
18 to hit.
18 is good.
Yes, that's another 11 piercing, 1 poison.
Got it. Arrow sticking out of its
all
chest.
the ones tonight.
Yeah.
It's still standing, but it looks pretty badly hurt.
And then I'm gonna, same thing, just drop prone onto my belly again.
You got it. That brings us to Chloe.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm actually gonna step into the room just so I can get a better advantage of everybody. Ori, you're looking kind of rough, yeah.
I'm like a third down. I'm okay for this round.
You sure?
I can always heal myself.
No,
Where?
Chloe's on edge. She's not
Okay.
gonna ask. Who am I
Okay.
kidding? Chloe's on edge. You're at least getting on a level 1 bonus action healing word.
Okay. Thank you.
Level 1
If she
healing
sees blood, she's
word.
like, absolutely not. Let's just,
No one bleeds on my watch.
yeah.
Thank you.
6
Thank you
points of
very much.
healing to Oriana.
Okay, and then I'm going to try to chill touch number 3.
Number 3, you got it.
Yeah, let's see if this is any better. Oh, it's a little better. Yeah, it's a little better.
That's gonna hit. Yep. Chill touch.
8 necrotic. I don't know if that does anything to him.
It does a little. but you can
Okay.
definitely tell it's resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay, but it is an undead target, so it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And it can't regain hit points.
Disadvantage against Chloe. Got it.
Yep.
Cool.
But I have a wall of people, so I don't think it's coming for me, but just in case. And I'm actually going to step back, and that's my turn.
spoken like a true bard. I've got a wall of people in front of me. And I'm gonna still take an extra step back.
Yep.
I like it.
It's the bard in me. I can't help it. That's my turn.
Got you. Number 6. Saunters a little bit more forward, is gonna make 2 disadvantage strikes towards the cat on the catwalk.
No, leave me alone.
14 probably misses.
Misses.
Second one is a natural 1 for an 8. So both of those are terrible shots are going to miss. Emmy would go next.
Okay, is she sticking with
Probably.
5?
Probably with
Yep.
5, yep.
Okay, so
It's this whirlwind of swords just continuously churning these creatures, ripping them to shreds. Indeed.
on second.
Nice.
And then just hitting all 3 first. And there's that.
Well, they're all 3 gonna
Nice.
hit. All 3
Yay.
successful.
10 piercing, 5 piercing, and 7 piercing. So 22 in total.
22 total points of damage. She's just shredding this thing. Stab, stab, stab! Just super rapidly and fast. Tearing pieces of armor and flesh off of the creature as she stabs. Alright, Oriana, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna try Toll the Dead. I know it's necrotic, but I'm still gonna try it.
Okay,
But
who are
this-
you doing it on?
Oh, sorry, the one in front of me.
One in front? Gotcha. So,
Yeah.
wisdom save, right? I believe it's wisdom.
I think so.
Only 6, so it's gonna fail.
Take that D12 damage.
Yeah, D12 on that.
Nice. Yeah. 17.
How? 2d12? Are you?
Yeah, because it's cantrip. They level up.
Oh, dang! Look at that.
Yeah,
will
Toll the
tell
Dead
you-
is a little bit naughty.
I'll tell you what, it's definitely resistant, but it does take the damage. Is that a gong kind of rings out and echoes through this hallway? Looks close to bloodied.
Cool. Cool. I will stay there and just like look at them.
Got it. That brings us to number 3, who's going to attempt to just impale Janzel with 2 strikes with this necrotic shard. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7 necrotic, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Hey, I can do something. I forgot I have a. Oh, I used my reaction.
And the second attack is a 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
6 additional points of necrotic damage. As
Alright.
it just lumbers in front of you, just trying to pierce you with this glowing gemstone in its hand.
Oriana, you have your reaction back. Your turn just went.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you could expend it. What were you gonna do?
A silvery barb.
Oh no! Oh no! Which for the first one?
So you give
Yeah.
disadvantage to that one, and then you can give advantage to someone else.
Okay. I
Oh,
forget
yeah.
that I took a about it.
Is a
Always
20
forget this
still
one.
gonna hit you?
20? Yeah, yes.
Bummer.
Then 20 will
Okay.
still hit. We'll still keep the addition. We'll still keep the 7 necrotic instead of the
Yep.
8. So it doesn't work, but you can give advantage to somebody else.
I will give advantage to Jen.
Oh, thank
Janzel, you have an advantage coming your way because of the silvery barb spell. Charlet, you're back up.
Oh, you think you took the Janzel that was on initiative off the board?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry,
Yeah.
Janzel.
I was supposed to go right after
Got it.
Oriana, actually.
Let me add a turn to you. I'm sorry about that.
No,
so
you're
you're
fine.
after Oriana. What's Oriana's
Yeah, I
initial?
was
14?
12.
I'm just... Oh, you were 12? Gotcha.
Yeah.
My apologies. You're back on there.
No,
Go
that's
ahead,
totally
Jansel.
fine.
Take your turn, buddy.
Alright, so bonus action, I will resummon my clone behind the dwarf that's in front of me. So over here in this square.
You got it. Here we go again. Boom.
And then I will make my first attack from me, and then my second attack is actually going to come from my clone, because I can choose if it comes from me or my clone.
Okay.
So, and this will be at a normal strike because I have the advantage from. So 23.
Yes, that hits.
And then second strike. Oh, I'm gonna grapple. I always forget.
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple first. So
make a check there. I'll make my athletics. Here it comes.
Yep.
Only a 6. You got him grappled.
all right. And I don't think
You're right, chat. I am rolling super insane on attacks, but terrible on saves.
And yeah, I don't. That's not gonna hit, and I'm not gonna use another thing on it. So
Gonna go with
I
a miss
will
on that one?
use. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let that miss. I will use. I want to make sure that is second one's not a bonus action, right? It is. Never mind. That was my turn.
Okay. And I believe 3 already went.
Yeah.
3, yeah, attacked you.
That was the one
And
that
I
was just went,
believe
yeah.
5 went. Because we were on Charlie's turn.
Yeah, we were on
Yeah.
Charlie's.
So, yeah, go ahead, Charlie. Your turn. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I got that situated.
You're good. All right, let's see. Charlie is going to run up into the center here between these two. The one designed by Jinsel is going to get the short sword attack.
Okay.
Here we go. That guy. Boom, roll. Ooh, what kind of chat rewards do we got still?
Choose a
Lots,
proficiency bonus.
Provo.
lots of
And a promo.
probos.
I will use a probo.
Yeah, that
please.
turns it into a hit. You got it. Proficiency bonus.
Huzzah.
Oh, I'm giving you a 21 instead of 12. Look at that.
Okay, and then
14
that is
damage.
Yeah, and then Charlie would like to. Hopefully, I can do this. Kind of like spin, turn around, and then use my rapier attack on the other one.
Sure.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's do that. I know this one's not going to be great damage, but it will help y'all a little, I think.
That hits.
Yeah.
17. Okay, so that
Ooh,
is.
wow.
Oh, an 8.
You rolled an
8 damage. I rolled
8
yeah.
damage. Look at that. That one's definitely hurting, but it's still up. But now that you attacked both of them, you can move out of their threat range without attacks of opportunity.
I
'Cause
sure
all you have to do is
can.
make an attack against them.
Hit Yeah.
I sure can. And sashay away.
Sashay away. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Sashay away.
Nice moves.
Away.
Carving
Oh,
away.
We
at
gotta
Yeah.
we gotta play a reroll from chat.
Play a reroll
Thank
in
you.
chat. Look at that. You guys are up to 9 of those. Look at that.
Wow.
Stockpiling them.
Thanks.
All right. Tree. Back to you.
Yeah. Jansel's looking pretty rough again, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna burn a bonus action real quick and cast. Wait. There it is. Oh, I can't upcast that. Okay. So 9 points of healing for Jansel.
Healing word to Jansel.
Thank you.
I don't know why I can't upcast it. It won't let me for some reason on my character sheet.
Is it a once a day thing?
Doesn't
or do you
say
have
is.
it?
Yeah, it's showing in my leveled spells under level 1.
That's weird.
Yeah, oh,
Does it
Don't
come from a
remember the point.
feature?
maybe.
Because if it's from a once a day thing, you can't upcast, I don't think.
I mean, rangers can cast healing word.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can if you have it
yeah, but-
prepared.
Oh, don't have.
But if it's a once-a-day thingy, he doesn't have it prepared.
Gotcha.
No, okay, yeah. So I can cast it once for free because of my magic initiative.
Yep, there you go.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. And then gonna take 2 shots at this. Well, stand up. Take 2 shots at the one in front of me again.
You got it. Indeed.
Oh, you can upcast once-a-day spells, but it uses the spell slot instead. So it's not technically there.
I'm
But it would
fine. You don't have to.
Yeah.
First one hits, second one will miss.
Let's burn another probo. Let's get rid of this guy.
You got it. Burning probos. Look at that. Turns it into
That's 12 and 1,
1.
and then 13 and 5.
And with those 2 arrows strike, one hits him right in between the eyes, and you watch it just topple over to the ground, motionless. That one's gone.
Okay. 5, 10, 15 to here. And that'll end my turn.
You got it. Chloe, you're back to you.
Hey. Hop in. I'm gonna throw another 2nd level at Janzel.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh wow, that's
19.
to be honest, but
It's off
I mean,
it's perfect.
it's very on track for Chloe's mindset today.
Yeah.
She's like extra vigilant. She's like, not on my watch. Not happening.
Chloe comes in and
Everyone
live! It just pours the healing on Jansel.
Yeah.
And then on the guy in between the Jansels, I'll do a chill touch. Just I know it's not gonna do heavy damage, but it's some. Well, hang on. I have a bow. Not as good. I could try the bow. No, I'm gonna be lazy and do chill touch. I'm heavily like invested in magic casting right now, so I feel like she wouldn't even think to grab her bow. We'll just see what happens. No.
Not gonna spend any rewards on it?
No, this tracks for Chloe. The fact that she went overkill on the healing tracks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Emmy's back up. Probably just keep on stabbing this friend in front of her.
Yep, just keep swiping away. I don't want to use any of her stuff. So, ooh.
9 won't hit.
18 for the second one.
18 does.
And then third is a 20.
Those last two are good.
6 points of piercing and 5 slashing. So a total of 11.
Total 11 damage. This one is still standing, but is not looking very good. Oriana, what would you like to do?
So, question. It said that I had disadvantage on my next turn, but I didn't do a.
Your next attack. Your next. Attack.
Oh, okay. So I'm still at disadvantage.
Well, it would have been until that creature's next turn, so it wouldn't affect you now.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a swing at it then.
Sure, you got it. Yes, that hits.
11.
11 damage. You did a massive swipe, but it's still standing in front of you, Oriana.
Okay,
barely.
Okay. Yep, that's all I can do though.
All right, you got it. Jansel, brings us to you.
All right, so since I have a creature grappled at the start of my turn, they take 1d4 damage.
Okay, roll it up.
So they take 3 bludgeoning damage at the start of my turn.
Look at that. It's got him in a sleeper hold.
Yep, exactly. And then I will just attack twice with it.
You have one at advantage because it's silvery barbs.
Yep.
No, I used it last round on my first attack, so it was at disadvantage, yeah.
Sorry.
So.
Want to use one of those probos?
I will use I'll use a proficiency bonus.
Look at that, chat. They're using your rewards. Are you proud of them, chat?
Oh my god, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Points.
On that first punch.
What a strike. That's probably more like an elbow.
Yeah.
Than a punch.
I'm having a chokehold, and I just elbow down him with my other.
Yeah.
So, and then I will also, my second strike is going to come from my clone.
Got it.
As I'm holding it up. So.
Yep. Right in the face. Directly in the face.
8 bludgeoning damage from that
8
hit.
points of damage. Yeah, it's looking rough, but you're still holding on to him. You're still trying to get out of your grasp.
That will be because I'm grappling, so technically I can't make it on unarmed or an offhand attack. So I will end my turn.
Okay. Number 3 is the one you're grappling. And I think if they're grappled by you, they still have regular attack rolls against the grappler.
I believe so, yes.
I think if they try to attack anybody else, though, they have
sure.
disadvantage, is what I think the ruling says.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler.
Gotcha. Yeah, so it's going to just try to attack you because you're the one that's holding it. So Necrotic Shard Melee is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
5 Necrotic, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll. And the second one is a natural 20. I rolled double crits on that one.
Wait! Silvery barbs!
You have silvery barbs too?
Of course she's a bard. Of course.
What do you want from me?
It's silvery barbs. Re-rolling it. 23.
That still hits, yeah.
Still hits.
It's fine, it's not a crit.
You take 5 necrotic.
Okay.
So a total of 10 on that turn, and you have disadvantage on your next. It can't move because it's grappled. It's just going to stay put. This one right in front of Oriana is going to attack. Oriana again with 2 necrotic shards. First one, a 22 to hit.
Yep.
That's 9 necrotic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll. And here comes the next one. 18?
That would
just hit 10 points in necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay.
You took 19 in one round.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's crazy. I'm still up.
Okay, so my healing wasn't overkill, guys.
No, Tree got obliterated the first round too.
I will give Charlie the advantage from Silvery Barbs.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, I
Charlotte,
want
you have
Charlie to
advantage.
come in and just cut him open.
I won't. I'm hoping
Oh,
she
that's what I'm
crits with
about
her
to
sneak.
do.
Well, guess what? We're about to find out because it's Charlotte's turn.
Yay!
Okay, so now then, look, I'm gonna hop back in here, and then I hit number 6. Is that the one that's in front of Oriana?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I hit that guy with the Rapier Vex last. So would I be able to do advantage on that guy from Vex and then advantage Silvery Barbs on number 3?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm proud of you,
Okay.
Zoss.
You're doing so well, baby.
Look at that.
Thank you. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, yay! Short sword damage over there. That's that amount.
You want
And
my
then-
you want my recommendation?
Yeah,
You want a DM's recommendation? I'm gonna be real nice to you.
yeah.
Okay. Don't use your sneak attack on this first attack roll.
Yep. Try to wait for a crit.
Okay.
It's optional?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just once per turn. You can
Once
choose
per
Once
which
per
turn.
attack.
turn. As long as you hit on your second strike, you can add your sneak attack to that one instead.
So if I do the
You
second
don't always
strike
have to do
on-
sneak attack on your first strike. It can be on your
I
other one,
didn't
too.
know that. I thought it was
Yep.
like a every time thing. Oh,
Just
once per
remember
turn.
though, when you use this hand, you only get that die on your initial damage, but your sneak attack damage is the same.
Still the same.
Okay.
So
Cool.
because
Alright,
that
I'm
5
gonna-
piercing that you just did kills this guy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the 5 on that guy. Thank you, Michael, for giving me this invite. And then
Helping you
whip
out.
around and rapier. Thank you. And I
You got
whip
it.
around and rapier the other guy
With
with
advantage, 25
Oh my
hits
God.
right through his chest.
Okay, so that
So
is
roll
a
2.
2.
so
That's a
in total
12.
12. Oh, man.
Yeah, 12 damage on that.
He is very close, but still barely holding on.
Dang it.
Oh,
I already used bonus action. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Good call.
So Charlotte just rolls in between. One short sword rapier out like this. Short sword takes that one down. As she pulls the short sword out, the one just plops down to the ground in front of Emmy and Oriana, while the other one is still just struggling to get out of Janzel's grasp. Tree.
Nice.
What do you do?
Okay, we're gonna stay where I am and take 2 shots at him.
You gonna stay laying down, or are you gonna stand up?
I'm still
yeah.
standing because the
You
other
still
guy
see
had
the-
died.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah. 2
hit.
16s.
Both hit.
6 and 1, and 10 and 2.
And both arrows, as this body goes limp and falls to the ground. You guys are out of initiative and out of encounter. Remove all the turns.
Ori, you're gonna get another bump.
I can heal myself. Okay.
You're fine. It's too late. You don't get a choice.
Okay. And I will.
And here you are.
And hearing Chloe say that to Oriana, Tree is going to take a moment and heal himself.
Hey, Sinambi.
Oh, look at those 14s. Healing energy begins to heal your wounds. And you are here in this room. These 3 massive anvils. Weapons, armor lying all around. These 3 decrepit, terrible-looking dwarven bodies with gemstones kind of sticking out of them all over the place, laying on the floor.
Does any of the armor look usable?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to check for also.
Oh, yeah.
Jansel needs the armor really bad.
Everybody can make an investigation check, whoever's looking around as you guys are digging through.
Can I give someone advantage?
Sure, yeah, if you want to just help
bad.
somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oriana with a natural 20.
I see
Any-
everything.
Anyone mind if I burn a reroll? I rolled a nat 1.
Go for it.
Damn, Charlie rolled a 3. Charlie is not a very investigative person.
Player reroll being burnt. You
I
got it.
gave
I
Chloe
got a 3.
I gave Chloe my advantage.
Nice.
Okay, you got it.
Huh?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I
Alright.
have advantage naturally.
Oh. I will give Charlie my advantage. Roll again.
Thank you. Oh my god, thank you.
Tree goes from a 1 to a 3.
I'm finding some lovely stuff on the catwalk. I'm not even looking down at the bottom.
Oh my god,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god,
3 to an
guys.
8. Oh no.
Oh my god. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I have natural advantage, so I have an 18.
Okay. 18. Okay. I need Oriana. I need you to roll a d4 2 times for me.
Ooh.
If you get
Oh,
the same
boy.
number, you have to re-roll.
A 3,
Okay.
a 1.
Okay. First thing you find while you're digging around that's of interest is a javelin that has a bright gold tip on it. And it has some arcane runes kind of marked into the golden arrow tip that's on the end of it. You also find a longsword that's decorated with shimmering filigree as you're digging through. Chloe, go ahead and roll a d4 as well.
Okay.
Roll again.
1. Okay. 4.
You find pull this up here. you find what looks to be a set of bronze bracers. And they have this interesting, can't remember what's the term, but embossing, I think, is when the it's risen from it. It's not engraved, it's embossed.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
It pops up out of the bronze. It looks like this strange, like, hexagonal imagery, but it has a elven embossed head to the side, and it also has what looks to be like 4 arrows behind it.
Ooh.
They look really nice.
This is a good question. Can you read runes because you have tongues, or is that?
I have tongues. I speak Elvish. I'm an elf. I am an elf. Do I?
Creature the ability to understand any.
Do I know what this
sign language that it hears or sees? Moreover, when the target communicates by speaking or signing, this doesn't really indicate anything about arcane language.
Yeah,
this is more like just your ability to speak and understand basic language. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I recognize the elf? Like, do I recognize the imagery as an
elf?
Elf?
It doesn't look like it. You can recognize it as an elf, but it doesn't look like it's a specific person.
Okay.
It just looks like a general portrait.
I mean, I could cast detect magic, but I'm pretty certain this is magic. So, but I don't have identify right now because I have something else.
Okay. Wait for that. We can just wait for that when we have free time,
so we can just put these in the bag of holding until I can identify them.
Yeah, probably all 3 items. I would have.
I gotta look up if I can use a job.
Because Oriana rolled the natural 20 on this check, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the 4th item.
Ooh.
There is a bronze breastplate that is found, but it's studded with quartz.
That's awesome.
Really use that.
It looks beautiful and expensive.
Ooh. I call this because it looks shiny. I want it.
Shiny.
I want it.
It's not. Don't we need to put some clothes on that one? And we'll point at Jansel.
I mean, I actually don't know. I mean, yeah, he can have it, but
how about we figure out what it is, and then we'll figure out who best it works for, or if it's just really expensive and not magical at all, and it's just can get a lot of money.
No, I'm still wearing it if it's not magical.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
And as you guys are,
girl likes shiny stuff. Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine. As you're like digging through this stuff, there's like a ton of stuff that looks like half finished. That are all around, like just scattered all over the place. Like it never got done. Like pieces of armor that just never got finished.
Like regular pieces, like stuff we would find in like stores, or like
it kind of look like it kind of looks dwarven.
Oh, okay.
Like the dwarves were building things here, and it never got finished.
Is there any finished works in here, or is it all unfinished?
The 4 things that you found were finished.
Are the finished? Okay.
That's it. That's like the only salvageable things. Right? There's some other things that are broken and lying around, but it looks like they had production going on here, and then all of a sudden, production stopped.
Do those gemstones that were getting broken off of these creatures, they look like they might be worth anything?
You might be able to like salvage some of them. I will tell you that you've noticed by fighting them that they're very fragile.
Fragile's okay. We bring them back to the miners' exchange.
And what's really weird? Can anybody make a medicine check? Anybody skilled in medicine?
I'm not skilled. I'm decent at it, but I'm not proficient.
I am proficient.
I'm half proficient.
Ooh, oh my god.
Okay. Oh, a 25 is a good check. Anybody can make a check.
I won't even bother.
Yeah.
Well, nah.
17.
Still pretty good. This is pretty wild, Oriana. You haven't seen anything like this. These gemstones almost seem to be like a growth. Like as if they were growing out of these figures. Not like jammed into them. It looks like they protruded out.
Whoa.
These are growing the gemstone. That's kind of gross, don't you think so?
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Like a mold.
Yeah, or a cancer or something like that. Just
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the way at something. That's not good.
And as
Is
you guys
it
are
infectious? Is it
Is it what?
contagious?
I don't
Contagious.
know. Is it contagious?
Oriana, you think it's only contagious to Baxi.
Okay. Don't put this in your cat.
Tree's gonna point at this gaping wound. He's pulling little pieces of it out. He's in my blood.
Yeah, keep that away.
Already too late.
Oh no, don't lick it. No.
Don't lick
That
it.
makes it worse.
Don't lick it. Don't lick it.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
And as you guys
As
are
Chloe
shouting,
casts
don't
form
lick
of
it.
shame.
As you're shouting, don't lick it. I think that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
God damn it.
Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. What a game, guys.
That
What
was
a
fun.
game.
Thank you.
Well
Great,
done.
great title at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great
title of the episode. Don't lick
Don't
it.
lick it. Excellent job, everybody. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody who hung out with us in chat tonight. You guys were awesome. And thank you for all the player rewards, because they burnt through a lot of those tonight with
thank
that
you very
combat
much.
sequence. So.
We needed to.
Yeah.
Those guys were hitting hard.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the party handles everything next time. We miss Liz, but I think she'll be back next week and ready to jump back into Emmy. I think we did the best that we could with the stabby stab in her absence. So excellent job, everybody. Don't forget that we'll be back on Monday with some more Vecna Eve of Ruin. And we'll be right back here next Friday. I think Wild Beyond the Witchlight had to take this week off, but I think they're going to jump back in next week, possibly.
Hopefully. If we can get our DM's desk set up, we're good to go.
Gotcha. So be checking on our all of our social medias for updates on our schedule. And if you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to add that proficiency bonus. And we'll see you all next time. Have a good night.
Love you. Bye.